All right, people, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is ILEG, which stands for Fusion Light Technology Screens. Wait, wait, no, let me get that right. ILEG stands for Infusion Light. Good gracious, I can't even remember my own company now. ILEG, Infusion Light Energy Screens, or Infusion Light Energy Gain. Sorry about that. Brain scramble for a little bit. Gee, but Louise, can't remember my own company's name. Infusion Light Energy Gain, ILEG. Man, you gotta admit, at the end of the day, it's been a really busy couple of days. Like, literally had to rebuild two of my PCs, take them out of cases, put them in a small form fat case. I got to get ready to get the frame in this already filled for the transparent screen. I bought everything I needed. Got to finish the modifications on these two machines over here, which I was working on. I had to build this giant screen behind here in the background. Had to build that screen over there to show off the screen's ambient rejection technology, and that right there is some clear technology we've been working on. So yeah, sorry if I stumbled over my words, but it has been a really interesting couple of days, or I should say a couple of weeks. So yeah, really interesting. So got back in. Showing some demonstrations off and why it is time for an upgrade. So that's on. Go. So the environment as always. So we're in the office or commercial lit area. Show you why that if your screen's not doing this, it's time for an upgrade. Keep in mind that the white screens, gray screens, whatever they have, at the end of the day we've done all kinds of demonstrations. It's just not going to match your projector's performance because your screen technically can't see color or contrast. But let me stop eating while I'm doing this. I haven't had anything to eat all day. I'm kind of hungry, very hungry. So there we go. Let's go from there. It shows that our technology puts in what your projector is missing. My projector didn't pay much for. It's a $10 projector, Sony VPL CX100 I paid for. And of course I don't have to worry about the lighting in the environment disrupting my screen or anything like that whatsoever, because our technology is designed to be used in fully lit environments because we specialize in ambient light rejection technology. Our ILEG, which I butchered a few minutes ago, is basically our new infusion light energy gain technology. We'll be showing off some demonstrations, same projector, also showing a 1000 projector on our screen we have over here with the intense LED lighting in the screen, so we can show off our screen's gain capabilities. Now, as I said before, the applications are easy to apply in. I was able to paint the giant screen behind me, including this panel right here with the technology. One code application, there's no instructions needed because it's so easy. Like I said, your kids can literally paint that screen. Fully ultra short, they're compatible. Our technology is weatherproof because we specialize in weatherproof technology screens. And missing anything here? Oh yeah, our technology can easily take out certifies. And for those people saying, well, no, yeah. Keep in mind, they're gunmetal, they're gray screens, they're dark gray screens, that's a black screen at the end of the day, so it would be to pick up much better than that one, especially when it comes to something that gunmetals are advertised for, is contrast. Now, there's no calibrating your projectors, you don't need that, no expensive projectors required. That's what we're demonstrating with the $10 projector there. I'm going to make myself some hot tea and be back to the kitchen area. Where in the world is my tea bags? Oh, they're here. Alright. Now, today I also have a couple projects. I went and got everything I needed. Got to frost that PC over there. Got to build a stand for the screen up over there. Get that ready. Paint that all black so it blends in a little better. Just hang the boxes on the other end. Oh, We just had it on us. I really just came in and really had this on us. Let me stop that quick. I'm gonna do probably set it right on the floor knowing me. Okay, like 40 look for something that I just lost. Just had it a few minutes ago. Oh, there it is right there. I gotta stop doing that. You set in a black cap on top of a black printer, you will never find it. Now the technology is called our quantum. Our quantum black. Man, I'm sorry. I'm just so tired right now. I got so much stuff I got to do right now. Something I just realized about a couple minutes ago that I literally forgot to go buy. All right, quantum black star. That's what it's called, the quantum black star. Yeah, I literally forgot to buy that. I was right there in the store, but I picked it up right there, and I literally forgot to pick it up. Heck, man, I gotta backtrack. I hate backtracking. All right. Okay. All right. So in this product, lowest kit we have on the product is $187, and I think my friends are going to market that one. They're going to market where it's going to show that it's one of the most advanced, most affordable screen kits on the market. And as you can see, that we're getting everything we paid for when it comes to our $10 projector. Okay. Watch that. Make yourself some tea. And this used to be where, well, once I put my other screen back over here, I swapped that out for my monitor. And this is going to go pretty soon because this is going to be hooked up to a projector over to the big screen. So bye-bye monitor pretty soon. But these I'm using my main screen. Right now I got to get that painted, get that ready while you guys are watching that. And get some hot tea or something. Nice system. Here you go. Here you go. hot tea. Open the mic. Put it in the mic. Oh. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, that's why you've been acting weird. You've been acting weird. It's a lady up on the top floor. That's what it is. You always that's when ladies come around. Yeah. Wrong species, buddy. You gotta get used to being around cats. Strange. I'm not a cat. I didn't like being around cats. Strange down. Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah. Wait till that heat start bringing in here. I'm gonna check on my tea real quick. Oh, phone's on the charge. Gee whiz. I gotta be in a break room with no phone. I'll be back. Look at you, you little flirty. You're a little flirty. You are a little flirty. Always flirting. Some lady. Let's see, where am I see that? No taco, no taco treats, and nothing bag. Chill out, stop being greedy. Oh, dude. Seriously. It's alright, be good. You don't need more treats on top of treats. The last two videos I haven't put any information down. I'll put them down in these videos. To get that done, I had to go back and do the videos for the Cardboard PC Kingdom, but I forgot to put that in there. So we got two screens coming out for the Cardboard PC Kingdom. One is going to be a screen paint. The other one's going to be a physical screen. So I got to put that update in there too. Screen paint and a physical screen. I was going to make it a physical screen, but then we had people saying, well, hey, I would like to paint the screen in too. So paint the screens in. Paint and physical. So those you want to build, we don't have to build. It comes with the frame and everything attached to it, so you don't have to build it. Just basically just take the piping, go through the loops, and basically set it up and you're done. It's a spandex acoustic screen. And for those of you who want to paint, there's a paint version of it. I'm going to be doing two of them. Let's see. Where the shoe going? And if you're curious, the surface you can paint it on, we have a detailed specification sheet in our on the website, but you can paint over just about everything. Only two surfaces we don't advise is heavy stucco, because that's going to be a nightmare for you to paint over to begin with. Polyester tarps, because I've done a demonstration of polyester tarp, it doesn't marry well. It will literally slide right off of it. It's wet, it'll crack, it'll peel. It doesn't go well with that either. Inflatable projection screens. Yeah, you definitely want to paint on an inflatable projection screen. We definitely have a coating coming up this summer that will allow you to convert an inflatable projection screen. It'll work whether it's front and rear or whether it's that weird PVC material that they use. It feels a little bit more like plastic that they use. Oh, wrong one. It's a cheeseburger. That can't be real. Look it up. Oh, not asking you for all that. Why? If I wanted that, I would have asked for it.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view of Earth.
Oh, he wasn't lying. There are these. Where do we get these at? He wasn't lying. Oh. They even came out already? When this happened? Wow, why would you even do that? That sounds like something amazing. I can never understand it. Why do they always discontinue this stuff that's amazing and keep this stuff that's crap? I was in the store buying some Doritos. I get snacks. I still get on there and drink with hot tea. It works better for my system. I like my Doritos. And I was talking to the guy who was basically stacking the chips. I said, I bet you got a dispenser in your gaming room with all Doritos, different kind of Doritos. He said, yeah. He was telling me about these Doritos called cheeseburger Doritos. I've never heard of them before. Cheeseburger Doritos. They came out a decade ago, and they discontinued them. That's how it is. They always discontinue the good stuff, man. So they bringing them back. So why would he bring them up? As they're bringing them back, we work for Doritos. I should have asked some more questions now. I didn't know. I thought he was joking with me. They were real. Hmm. Two 2009. Look it up. Wow. I gotta look this up. All these different types of Doritos, I didn't even know even existed. Jack Doritos. I forgot. We can turn that screen into a splatter screen today. I didn't mean on the surface. I gotta make a splatter screen. I think I'll make one. I love the splatter screens. It just shows massive difference. I think you just let's see. We have the Mother George, really? Let's start on this other project I'm working on right now. I gotta get the transparent screen, gotta get that whole thing all black. Looks a little better. It blends in nicely. And then get the stand and everything set up. And we're going to be working on pretty soon the Platinum Black Widow. So we have out of the Aztec, the blue, the aqua screen, the gaming version, the TV version, and we have Aztec, which is already done. The Flex and the Gamer are both the same. This one's smaller. It's a flexible surface. And then we got the platinum Black Widow to do. Because when it comes to the screen paints, I want an ultra black, which we have is this one. We have the gunmetal. We have the silver. And then we have a kind of a platinum tone. So I went definitely several different lighter versions, but all those have shifting capabilities, so we don't have to worry about the screen being too light, washing out, having any issues because of the shifting. We'll actually take care of that. Excuse me. 8K desired nature 8K, 4K video demonstrations. RK, I get RK from 8K. You got the legendary Infinity 2. I know people say, but there is none. There is. I research everything. I'm research junkie. Research everything. Everything that I need in my circle to do what has to be done, I research it. But, I don't know. At the end of the day, I can call it whatever I want as long as I can back it up. All it matters. You call it whatever you want as long as you can back it up. See the difference in this contrast demonstration? Look at the background and look at the girl with the black makeup on. Look at the levels of contrast it's showing. It's like the OLED horse, same thing. Gray screen won't read that because you know why? It can't pick up multiple shades of black. First of all, it can't pick up black, period. None of alone trying to pick up multiple shades of it. White surface too, same problem. Silver screens have the same problem. They have shifting capabilities, but other than that, they don't have it. They can't read it. So it comes down to how much you're going to sacrifice off your screen. Darker screen is going to sacrifice some white levels, but they can absorb in fully lit environments. Well, I don't know all of them, but ours can absorb in fully lit environments. Can maintain beautiful colors, maintain that 100% contrast level, which is needed the most. If it wasn't, you wouldn't have it on your projector. You wouldn't be paying for it. You're paying for like a 2:1 white level, but you don't. And the gray screens, their sacrifice is, and bright screens and other lighter screens, they can't read in fully lit environments. They don't have very much of ambient light rejection technology. They can't read a contrast. They don't see color. It's a lot. That's a bigger sacrifice. And since that being a bigger sacrifice, That's the reason why, if you look at the collection of Elite screens technology, you notice that the darker screens cost more money. Because they have less of the sacrifice field. That's why. Now, I can't speak for any other black screen. I don't vouch for them because, again, I've tested other black screens and they really have a problem with trying to generate white light. That's one of the issues I see them pop up with. That's why they're in very dark environments. They have a very hard time picking up. Sorry about snacking, a bit hungry. Still got much to do. People saying, what about white levels? No. The white levels can generate, you wouldn't need to see that. You wouldn't see any color, none of that would pick up. It's a black screen, remember, so it has a harder time generating white light than any other screen. So that wouldn't read. And when we do our black versus black, it would have blended into any one of those paints, fabrics, film, plastic, you name it, we've thrown it against the screen. Yeah. Look how bright the greens come up on our black technology. And heightener technology makes our screens be able to read at high white level. I don't know how they do it. I think that'd be overwhelming for me, just to be that high up. You're literally off the planet. That has to be absolutely amazing. How many people get to leave the planet? You see the ability to be able to look up and know what you saw up there. It's got to be amazing. I'll tell you one thing. All astronauts that leave and go up there, they recognize God. They do. We see it from a whole different perspective point of view. There's no way in the world this could have been created by man alone. They recognize God. When you see something that beautiful, there's a space station right there. That guy is incredible. One minute you're trying to figure out how to get something to fly, and the next minute you're in outer space, orbiting the world. Heightener does. That's a black screen to read what levels. Got the behind scenes how they did this. It's actually pretty impressive. do have one. It's a wide one too. I think. Yeah, I need that. That job done a little faster. Whew. Okay. I'll just put it on surface and get that next. Paint something else. Turn the lights out. I think I have the lights on that side. I don't reach all the way over. Is that going to affect you? We don't have any lit lights in the back of the PC, so I think that's going to affect you. No. No, there's no light. Okay, cool. Put lights in the back of that thing. Alright, let me see. Alright, so excuse my shirt. It's messy because I got to go paint in a few minutes and I don't feel like jacking up the other one, but I just got it. So, got my work t-shirt on. This is one of the things I'm asked when people come over. They'll ask, all right, so I'm going to be in the dark. I like this when they say this. Show me a difference in the dark. Show me why that technology is going to be better than the white screen. And the walls are light gray in here, by the way. Show me the difference. Ta-da. No, don't put your fingers up, please. contrast. White and gray screens don't read. I've done dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of demonstrations on just about every level you could possibly think of. I even have a Facebook page on basically talking about gray and white screens that don't read. They won't pick up. Notice how this is a little darker here and the white screen here, because that's actually the walls in here light gray. But you can't see the black level. It won't pick up. Keep in mind, as I told you before, contrast levels have to be done in fully lit environments because that's a must, it's a requirement. Oh, sorry about that, wrong switch. You have to read that same level in a fully lit environment. The problem you have is with the gray screens and white screens, they'll turn the lights out and say, hey look, we're reading the contrast level. They won't turn the lights on. But you'll do it, the customer, you'll find out, because you're the one that's going to find out. You're going to be the one to find out. You're like, why should I turn the lights on? I still see the screen? And you're going to get upset. Yep. That's why I always use contrast in dark. These things pick up better for them. Now if the black screen wasn't there, then you would see something different. You would see a screen that you think you were seeing a contrast of when you really weren't getting it. And I always get, well, what if I get a projector with a high contrast capability? You can't see it. You can't make, the projector's not going to make the screen see black. It's not going to work. And I got people in the professional field that I talk to from time to time, even they will tell you, it ain't going to work. They can't read it. It can come to as close as it possibly can to it, as close as it possibly can, but you will not be able to pick that up. I did it. I had a gray screen paint. I thought I was seeing a black level. But I thought I was seeing contrast. I go back and look at my old demonstrations, and I read some of the stuff I wrote below them. I say beautiful colors, beautiful white levels, and black contrast levels. That's not true. Now I realized that when I went against the Black Diamond. Black Diamond was a 100% black, but it was way better than mine. And when you actually read your black screen, then you realize that no, you don't. Your screen's something to read that, and don't pick it up. So it comes down to when I had people saying, well, I've just gone by a projector with a crazy amount of contrast and I'll come close to that. So I spend $30,000, $40,000 for a JVC projector. And I can do that on a projector that cost me $10. Tell me where you won. You spend all that money and you're still not seeing a black level. This comes up really dark, but you're not seeing a black level. I spent $10. You didn't really win anything, you just wasted a lot of money. Don't pay all of them. Let's pay this one first. People at the end of the day want the black screen to be able to produce the exact same white level as a white screen. Well, that's interesting. because I want a white and gray screen to produce the same black contrast levels as a black screen, and color, and pull up in a fully lit environment, and it can be worked outside at 6 o'clock in the evening. But you can't do that because they have a sacrifice field, where a black or darker screen is going to have a sacrifice field. It's the reason why we do the black versus black demonstrations, to show that that's where we don't want to pick up, because if your products come up that dark and you can't register a proper white level, all those beautiful colors you just saw a few minutes ago, those skin tones, they don't read. That's how it works. But the people got it backwards by saying that, oh, gray screens pull the high white levels. No, you're backwards, because again, like I said, before all this technology came to be, it was white screen versus gray screen. And you couldn't talk about that because the white screens when it pulled the highest white level. They were talking about the gray screens came out muddy and dirty at that particular time. So the gray screen's high points, and always have been, at that particular time, was color, contrast, better contrast, darker levels, and the ability to pick up in a little bit well-lit environment. That's what that was about. And you had gunmetal. We skip that whole gunmetal era, don't we, all the time? You can't skip that. It happened. It's why we call it black diamonds. Got the Dark Star 9, got the parallax, you got that gunmetal technology. They produce high white levels. They produce better contrast. They have much higher gains, which means they can absorb more light, and they pick up a darker shade of gray because, again, they are darker screens. You have black technology, and black technology has the ability to pull up a 1% infinity contrast level, which is needed for anything you need, and on top of that, the contrast plays with your colors too. So as long as you can pick up a white level high enough where the screen can be recognized, where color can pick up where it's nice and vivid, where you can pick up all that in the white levels, you're good to go. That's why we do something called white level tests. Put it against a 1,000 lumen projector, drop it back, have that projector go through all that lighting, destroy the lumen count if it makes contact with the screen, and that screen's going to have to be to produce a color level better than a white surface and a black screen that's made with everyday black paint, and produce a higher white level than the black paint. You have to have those tests done. That's why our color balance is where it's at now. Oh, by the way, did you notice that the light in the environment? Look at the wall real quick. If you notice, there's light splashing all along the wall here. Yeah, that comes from the white screen. I did that demonstration with something called Mr. Mannequin. Now, if you look over top, you don't see any light because black screens or darker screens can absorb light. That's why they're better for dedicated home theater rooms, because if you use a white or gray screen, you got light splashing all around the screen. And again, color's not coming up correctly. I get people at the end of the day will sit there and say, well, hey, the white level is a little lower. But why would you be calling me if you're happy with your screen? You're calling me because you can't use it in a full lit environment. Your colors are washed out. You can't read the contrast for jack. That's why you're contacting me. You can't read that screen. So you're stuck in the dark with that thing. That's why. If everything was going well, you wouldn't be contacting me. Any screen you deal with that's darker, any screen, I don't care what it is, it can be charcoal gray, it can be anything, your white levels automatically have to drop. Now, worst customers I do not like to do business with, and right from the door, if I hear those keywords popping up, I'll cancel your order, send the money back to your account. And the reason why is because it's not because we're afraid to sell the item. Please, give me a break. Let's not go down that road, okay? Because at the end of the day, like I said, court, I don't like to talk about it too much, but you're laying yourself in that. Again, we can back ourselves up on so many levels. It's not even funny. But I just leave it at that. But anyway, the reason why your order gets canceled because you're a headache. That's why. And we have that right. I have a right to ban whoever I want to ban. I have a right to say if we don't want to sell to you, I want to sell to you. That's all to it. It doesn't mean at the end of the day that our product doesn't work. We have that right to do that. Good luck on going someplace else and getting something, because again, there is nothing else. I've done all the testing. I'm still looking. I got people I'm paying to find stuff for me at the end of the day. All right, so if I'm going to go all the way over to Ireland, and that's where that screen came from, smarter surface, I'm going to bring the item over here, it tells you at the end of the day I'm willing to go across the globe to get what I want to challenge my screen. So again, not worried about that. But anyway, it's because there's a particular type of customer we won't do business with. And everybody has them. Even in customer service, you'll have somebody who'll come in and make your day fantastic, but then you'll have that one guy like, oh, please take my table at the end of the day. I don't have the patience to deal with this person right now. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody has that one. And they're the ones that want the white screen 100% white and the contrast 100% black. That's what they expect. There has to be a sacrifice feel in there somewhere. You don't want too great of a sacrifice feel, but again, you're asking for something that's virtually impossible. That's almost like I had a discussion with a customer on a transparent screen. He wanted the image to show up the same way as you see it in the front and the back. That's not even possible. You in mirror mode in the back. Everybody knows that. That's like walking in front of a mirror and writing something down. It reverses. The text reverses. You stay the same. The text reverses. Wouldn't it be freaky if the text stayed the same and you reverse? That'd be freaky, wouldn't it? But anyway, yes, that happens. That's like I'm suing somebody if a mirror company says no. When I write something, I want it to look this way. Like, that's not even possible. See, those are the kind of people I don't want to do business with because they're potential headaches from the door. So instead of going through the whole headache, the nonsense, you painting my screen up on the wall, you filing a fake claim against my account, you losing the claim against the account, and then you cursing me out at the end of the day, we just cut your order all from the door and say, please just go someplace else and buy. And I've been through this already before. I've had a customer who got nasty from me from the door. Right from the door. Call me ghetto, call my site ghetto, and this, that, and the other, all these things, but you're buying from me. You want to talk trash and be nasty, but you want to buy from me. See, those are the people at the end of the day that feel that because they have a little bit of money, they can treat people any way they want. I'm the person that at the end of the day will tell you, no, you ain't getting jacked from us at the end of the day. Good luck trying to find a screen that competes with ours. I'll cancel your order quick, and that's what I did. I dropped his order. So he gets mad. Says, you know what, I don't got to deal with you. I'll go someplace else and I'll buy a screen. Yeah, go ahead, knock yourself out, buy. Comes back, and I can tell you what company, but you'll get the hint of it all. Came back and said, I bought a screen from so-and-so and so, and it's better than yours, and blah, 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 blah. Told me the company. I sent him some literature. Oh, that changed quick, didn't it? It changed real quick. So this is the company you bought from that was contacting us at the end of the day about our products being having high potential, and these are the tests we've done against their products. So that screen you just paid for, I could beat that screen easy. And my customers didn't pay the money that he just paid for this thing. Because mine, he paid 120 inch, and he paid a lot. Now the conversation changes. Now it goes from I had a bad day, and this, that, and the other, so forth. I'm like, no, enjoy your screen. Good luck with all that. Bye. That's it. Block you and move on. That's it. Good luck with that one. So, if you got a block or a ban from us, that means you did something really jacked up where we won't do business with you. That's where that comes from. And I do ban people. Your money don't mean jack. It's what you have to understand at the end of the day. God provides everything we need, so we don't have to chase money. When you trust in the world to basically line your pockets and put that bread on your table, people will bend over backwards, kiss butts, rhinos, everything in the sun just to climb that ladder. When you don't chase that money and you chase God, you don't need to worry about that because God will take care of you. I've had big companies that I've dropped contracts and walked out of, and they may sit there and say, well, no, I'm not the type of person going to bend over and kiss your butt. I'm not. I know my product's good. What the freak do I need you for? You came to us. We didn't come to you. I explained that to him one time, somebody. I didn't come to you. You came to me. So if you came to me, chances are you're a man of wealth. I'm pretty sure you did a lot of research and looked for all these companies in there, and you found us. You researched me, see the demonstrations, the time we put in, the fact that when we go on YouTube and we challenge people out in the open, we tell people, come on, bring whatever you got, we'll take it with no problem whatsoever. They like that because at the end of the day, it's a person who backs their product 100%. So I tell them right from the door, your money don't mean jack over here. Don't mean nothing to us over here at all, period. There's a respect line that comes over here. If you want to come over and do business, we do business, and that's basically about it. Don't come over here flashing at the end of the day because I'll cut you off and be done with you. I'm not into whole flashy people. I'm not into that. Business is business. That's basically about it. That's all. So, yeah. So I guess some people don't want to work with me because they figure that I am a stickler for the book, doing things strictly by the book. I'm not into cutting corners, not into that nonsense. I got an art. One of my companies that somebody had a contract with got an art with them because they were copying and pasting images and making it look like the screen looked that bright outside. This is when we had a great screen paint. Now I knew that stuff wasn't looking like that outside. No way in the world. That's why we got into this argument. Because I went up to the image and hit the back button. I saw the image pop up where it came from, and I was mad as on the what. We have to do this. This is how we sell product. And that's how you get me sued, you sued at the end of the day, tarnish my company's name by doing stuff like that. Don't, yeah, that nonsense. So I learned from that experience, that one experience, I learned that we don't sign anybody else's contracts, they sign ours. As you know, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Got 5 people that scoured the internet looking to find someone that does the exact technology we have. I even invite people who don't like me. Find me something, bring it to me. I want to see something with my exact testing. We're not talking about some guy screaming at a ceiling all day long in an apartment. I want to see actual testing. I want to see the big screens. I want to see the screens that absorb sunlight, screens and halo systems. I want to see that crazy stuff. Show me. And they bring me back nothing. So what does that tell me at the end of the day? I track down companies. I go through all their profiles. I go through their websites. I go through their emails, not emails, but their YouTube channels. Searching to see what they have. Now the reason why the certified screens aren't interested in a black screen because they're comfortable. They made a lot of money. They're not even thinking about that. They don't even see me coming. They've made their money. They're branched out everywhere in the world. Problem is that when we hit that plateau, they're not going to be ready for us. They don't have the black technology. We can literally wipe out their product line in one day. We go to one forum site, one trade show. That's it. We pop up in there, we draw all the attention. It'll be on us. We can literally show our technology, taking out their technology because we did all the research on it. So it makes my screen the dominant screen. Everybody else making screen paint, they don't touch them. They won't go near with a 10-foot pole. They won't do those tests against those companies. You know why? Because their screens are good. They're very good. Yep. Gotta do those tests. And those of you who spend your time in the dark, well, we can come in there too. I can play in the dark too. Not powerful when these screens sit in the dark. They can absorb all this light in this environment where a normal screen can't sit at. Imagine what these things look like in a dark environment. And like I said, we're looking at gray and white screens. Their strongest peak levels in the dark. So they can't survive out here in all this light. If our screens can survive in all this light and still maintain with no problem, what do they look like in the dark? There we go. Got a screen that's conditioned to absorb all types of light. How much light the screen's pushing off the ones that are white and gray. Look at the light that they push off. That's nothing to show off. All white room with a white screen, gray screen, painted down, and then we'll put in a motorized projection screen. When the motorized projection screen comes down, the entire room goes dark, and the image comes up nice and bright. I'm going to do a couple of those in there. Because what I'm planning to do is, all the stuff that I do here on YouTube, explaining our products, I'm doing it out there. That's why I'm setting up those showrooms. I'm going to do the same demonstration we do right here, I'm going to do it there. Except when I do it there, I'm going to do it in front of thousands of people. They're going to come in and see that technology. That's where I'm going. That's why I said different platform. I'm going to a whole new platform. We got that cinema flow technology coming out. Man, that thing's incredible. All those food trucks out there, they can show movies, whatever they want, right at the side of their truck. Fuck, you can even paint the side of that truck and basically turn it into a screen if you wanted to. Put an ultra short throw projector, which would be the best thing out there. Or you can basically mount it right to the top of the truck. And lock it up there, it's the side of your truck. That's a whole new gimmick right there. You got food and movies. Now you can have a list of movies that you got down there. You can have when what movies are showing. You know what I mean? At that particular time, you'll have people come out there at that particular time to watch that movie on your truck and eat your food. Yep. We got a lot of places we can market the technology to. And as a matter of fact, I got to call somebody too over in England because they got a couple of trucks. They got a couple of chains of them trucks, and I want to do some of the screens for the side of their truck so they can basically advertise, watch movies and stuff off the truck. All right, got the lights on. Now see that? See the difference in that? That's why I said at the end of the day that if I wanted to, I could easily. Dark environments, that's where y'all play. You can come there with no problem. I could dominate your screen in a dark environment. I don't care if you're certified, you're silver, whatever you're truck or whatever. We could dominate you in that environment easily. Because we're not used to being in the dark, but we do a lot of demonstrations in fully lit environment because we specialize in ambient light. So I can come in your environment, I can play, but you can't come in mine. Because you're an ambient light controlled environment, aka, I call it the cave. That's really what I call it, caves. One of the things I'll do when I walk in the booth is throw a dime in your booth. You know why? See if I can see it when it lands. That's how dark your environment is when I walk in there. That's one thing I noticed about the IWA projector. I was looking in the hallway. I wasn't even looking at their booth. I was looking down the hallway because I was looking at the hallway, how bright the hallway was, and I was looking at their booth. That's what I was seeing. Most people that try to directly look at the screen are watching your environment. You know why? Because your environment tells the entire story of what your screen can do. So when we watch a demonstration, we just glance at your screen, but I'm studying your environment. I'm seeing where you're redirecting light. My personal ones I like to do is when they put the paintings on the wall and they have the condenser light and hitting the painting only, they give it the look like the environment's well lit. That's a very interesting one right there. Yeah, I saw it at the Iowa. I was looking at the freaking hallway. I was like, wow, look how bright the hallway is considered the inside their booth was dark. They used those control lights in there and those dimmers in there. And then with elite screens, I noticed that the guy was walking down the hallway with the camera. His camera automatically fluctuated when he walked into the room they rented out to show off their projectors, because the room is darker than the hallway. That's why the camera fluctuated that way. And the room they had all projection screens laying against the windows, and the windows were shut. And a lot of those lamps were behind the screen. All of those were on dimmers. You can tell that because there's no way in the world that area would be that dark. You know how bright a hotel room is? It's super bright in there. So there's no way in the world it would ever be that dark. Yeah, they control the lighting in that environment so their stuff could work. No long throws were in there. They had a bunch of short throws, ultra short throws, because they sit right up on top of the screen, no distance throw to begin with. Showed a lot of demonstrations on skiing. few wildlife animals. We ain't seen star fields in there, no dark contrast. Those from the screens and they were black. So they couldn't read on those. I'd have walked in there with a floodlight and a camera. Big old light on my camera. Knowing what it would have done. It would have washed out those screens. So yeah, the big old window there. Why didn't we just open up that window and stick the screen right next to the window? That'd have been an awesome demonstration. Or even funner, let's take the screen and put it on the opposite side over the window so the light can smack right into the screen. They didn't want to do that, did they? I just watched that demonstration on what projector it was. When the guy was doing the demonstration, he had the screen right there in the center. He had a window here and a window here. And it says, look, we got our blinds open. Your blinds weren't open because I couldn't see anything. I was staring at the blinds. I couldn't see anything on the other side. You were on a slant. And I could see the light peekaboo at the bottom. Well, we're picking up in a fully lit environment. If your screen's sitting in the center, the light's not going to go forward, turn around, and hit your screen. It's not going to happen that way. Now, if he had turned that camera around, and I would see that he had 4 or 5 windows with the light open, and it was making the distance to the screen, like not 13, 14 feet away, because that's not going to hit. This is never going to make it there at all. See, that's one thing I noticed about the other guy's demonstration. He had a sofa sitting there. So when he opens up his windows, around his building, there's awnings. There's awnings on every single window on that top floor. So that means that sunlight doesn't really travel or hit anything inside that environment. That's why when you saw that light would push through, it always pop up at the bottom of his cabinet. Because again, that's where it would peak right there. But he had a sofa there, and it would hit the tip of the sofa. That's why it was always light in between that doorway, but when it got over there, it was darker. He used eclipse in that sucker. And then he called himself putting that panel behind the back, some whatever he's doing, some kind of work over there. And he had the piece of board laying right in the same place where the light would have struck that screen. That board should have never been in that environment. It should have been in the next room. As a matter of fact, that bookcase shouldn't even be there because, again, that bookcase blocks a lot of light. You got a bunch of statues in there, and that blocks a lot of the light. And I told him, push that bookcase in that area over there, open those curtains all the way up, open it up, and do the video. Move the couch out of the way. You have never seen me do a video with a couch in the way of my projector, ever. Go back and check. Because it blocks the light. That's what it does. When I was in the apartment, we had the windows blinds all the way up to the top. And my screen was how big? My screen was 159 inches, 1610. It was big. It was a big screen. We call this light dodging 101. Let's figure out how to make the environment look light. But let's make it dark either way. It's going to be dark in there. Alright. I'm done with that piece of paper. Yep. Now, customers hear this, and this educates customers, gives them, when they look through their videos, they can see that I'm right. I'm showing you how people dodge light. People who make products don't like what I say, because it outs your little secrets. So if I know your secrets at the end of the day just by looking at your video, and you know, you watch my demonstrations in these fully lit environments, how well will you survive if we bring you over here? Now, once I'm done at the end of the year, I'm getting a special warehouse, a special facility designed to test our technology. And if you thought the lighting in here was bad, the lighting we're setting up here, it's going to be absolutely merciless. I mean, it's going to be really bad because the stuff we have in there, it's going to be that ad tech. And that ad tech is designed to absorb so much more light. Stick you in that area, which we're going to call the Sahara Desert. And literally, it's going to have that much light in that sucker. It's going to look like daytime in there when we get done with hooking up that whole setup. But we need it for our technology. But if we stick you in there, I guarantee you 100% I'll turn your screen into a white sheet of paper. Mind you, if we can absorb sunlight, how much lighting we have to put into an environment to show it off. It has to be a lot of lighting. A lot. I mean a whole lot. I mean a whole lot. I'm going to have a little backyard area where I'm going to put a greenhouse out there. We're going to show it off in a greenhouse. So, if you're still in an ambient controlled environment, and I stick you in that environment, I guarantee I'll turn your screen to a white sheet of paper. As a matter of fact, we got screens if you lay against them, they change the color of your screen. Deal with that craziness. What the freak is that? My screen wasn't that color when it started off. It will be changing colors. Now, we're having this nice conversation about absorbing light. You know what this is making me feel like I'm going to go for? The halo system. Yeah, why not? Let's have some fun with the halo system. They don't like the halo system, they just don't. Yeah, I saw somebody trying to do the halo system with us. Look where you're downstairs has that light. You know, the light, the ring light you have on the phone? It's not that bright. Those things on the other hand, yeah, right. One point somebody thought we had a white paint around the screen. I said, no, it's a light. At the end of the day, them things are super bright. Light bright, turn on the light. All right, I'm ready to get this baby fired up over here. First, I want to get that painted in. I want to show that technology, showing how to upgrade. And again, we have our little talk in between. I like to talk to the people who make products at the end of the day. I know you come in, I know you're here. So we like to talk to you, and we like to talk to the customers. Educate the customers what you need to ask for, batch number verification. Make sure you ask for that. We want that. You want to see all videos of all tests on any product that you buy. Make sure you get that. Because I get customers to contact me and they're not happy. They tell me stories I know about your products. They are not happy. Turn the light on, the screen disappear. Gone. So they tell us. Alright, let me see. I'll put the halo system in. I gotta paint that so I can get that thing down. Look at that thing up over here first. Who told you? Who told you what? How dare they tell you? They can't tell you these things about my product. It actually works. It works. It works well, that's what it says. Nope. I'll tell you one thing, I asked them that one question. They don't like that question when I ask it. Can your product work in my environment? I'm going to buy your product. Is it going to work? I'm going to be on a cheap projector. I'm going to be in a fully lit environment. When I want to see 100% contrast levels, I want to pick up a beautiful color balance without washout fading, no calibrating, no expensive projectors, none of that. Will it work? Got a black screen? I want to know about your white levels. Are your white levels going to be degenerate in a fully lit environment, especially outside? Can I use it at 50 lumens in my environment without using high-powered projectors to get my white levels to pull? Those are the kind of questions I will ask you if I'm coming to buy your paint. Now, average customers, I don't ask you that question, but I will. This is the reason why people don't reply back to us. You saw me, and it's on blacklist. I'm requesting about someone's game multiple times, reaching out to them, and they never reply back. Because again, they can't back it up. That's why. Can't back it up. You know, it's interesting because they talked about so much about this guy at the end of the day. Talking about, oh, wait till whatchamacallit shows you what he can do. He can do. I bet you he talked about a lot of trash at the end of the day. But you talking about, yeah, I'll make this black paint. I'll show him at the end of the day that he doesn't have the best black paint on the market. Yeah, I crushed that guy at the end of the day. I mean, I crushed him big time. So yeah, this guy came up. I guess they all got together and decided to get their big brother, because that's what they were talking. That's messages that were coming across to my account. Like, yeah, you just wait. Wait, I'm going to tell whatchamacallit about you. I'm going to tell him, he's got something for you. He's got something for you. You can't, yeah, what happened? I contacted, I reached out to him. Look, I'm a busy man at the end of the day. I ain't got time for this dumb nonsense at the end of the day. But if you want, I'll destroy your product if you want it. I got years of experience. You don't even exist in my world at the end of the day. Let's put YouTube account against YouTube account. How much do I know versus you? You don't even exist in my world. All your stuff is fake. I know because I can see it from here. Broke down and analyzed all his stuff. It ain't worth anyone's time at the end of the day to buy it. Made a false statement about my product, about me canceling out. What happened? Got you to cancel out to $700. Put that money right back in my account, and you paid PayPal along the way. Got you to drop your website multiple times. Got you to drop your marketplace multiple times. Even got you to lock all your shopping carts when you're on vacation, and then remove an entire state of Pennsylvania, which we have a Pennsylvania challenge in here on that, by the way. Pennsylvanians are basically going to a site to try to buy its product, and they're finding out their state's not even there. Yep, which backs up what I said at the end of the day, right? All right then. So that's the person they were hoping that would be to take me down. You know, the other cheerleaders. And how did that work out? Now he can't even sell his product anymore. He can't access that website anymore. He makes anything from the day. I got people that'll buy that stuff and get it over here from other states. So, with that being said, well, you know, when you cancel someone's entire state, everybody in there that has nothing to do with it at the beginning, we just canceled everybody. You can't come back from that. So that's what they chalked him up to be. They were sending messages of like, yeah, he got a better product than yours. He's going to put you out of business, this, that, and the other. Yeah, okay. Let's see where that went to. You can't even sell that stuff anymore. It just sits on the site. It's sold out. Can't sell it. Yeah. These guys are weird, man. So guys, I swear, I think they had a little clubhouse. I think they had a clubhouse, a secret handshake, like the Goonies. But the Goonies were cooler. But they were the Goonies. No. Can't say that. That's a slam against the Goonies. The Goonies were amazing. They're right. They got like, hey guys, they were that guy right there at the end of the day. Gee whiz, Louise, they were contacting with the dumbest stuff. And we're sitting there working, and I get these dumb emails from them talking, oh, we got you now. You better prepare. You know, he's coming for you. He's got the best stuff in it. Oh my goodness. Freaking weirdos. Man. And every once in a while I gotta come down there and I gotta freaking talk to these jerkers at the end of the day. Like, what the freak are you dummies doing now? Oh, we got a contest called the King's Contest. Oh my goodness, seriously. Like, I'm here building 250s over here, testing new screen paints, processing orders, and these jokers is sitting out there talking about some dumb King's Challenge at the end of the way. How well did that go, by the way, for you? Alright then. Dumbest thing I've heard in my entire life. Gee whiz, like little freaking kids at the end of the day. Well, I got enough cancellations on both of them, so I think what I want to do is I'm going to build my book. Probably start working on my new book for them. I mean, actually, I'm dead serious. I think I'm joking. I'm turning their cancellations into a book. How to go to who does it? We got a couple places on here that'll do the book with the binary and everything on it. Yeah, I'm turning their cancellations into a book and show my investors off. Yeah, that's what they asked me. You got any competition? No. We don't have any competition, but this is somebody who thought they could compete with us, turned their cancellations into a book. And you got the other one crying on every single receipt, so that's gold at the end of the day. We literally got them crying on the receipts. And we got the email in there too. To back it up. Yeah, he challenged us to buy whatever we want. What did you do? I bought all his stuff. He put the money back in my account. What about the other guy? Dummy walked around his backyard. Got that on video. Claiming we canceled against him. What happened? Went over and bought paint from him. What happened? He gave us back every single penny. We even tried to sit on one of the orders, and PayPal told him to ship out the item because we requested the item. We didn't want the money. He could have kept the money. And mind you, that wasn't enough $60. We paid $160 for that product. Yeah, put that money right back in my account. Every dime. I seen the first order come through. Like, he canceled. I was like, oh, we can't back up. Yeah, I bet you was shocked to see my name pop up on his account. That's why I said to the day, buddy, you got the wrong person. People like that are used to talking a lot of nonsense, and when people step up to the plate, they buckle quick. I bet you gave him a heart attack when he saw my name pop up there for this order, buying this stuff. He must have had a heart attack. And when I seen that money transfer back to my account, we cancel out, I was like, oh, we can't back up. And that's when I went in on him. That's when I really got rough with him. I started buying all his stuff up. I made him cancel out so many times. It was so bad he had to put that money back in my account. That had to hurt. Because, again, he's a guy who got a lot of pride at the end of the day. You can tell by how he talks and how he carries himself. He has a lot of pride. Hurt that pride, didn't I? Put that money right back in my account. Ordered so much from him, and it got to the last order. We just needed one more because after we got the sixth cancellation, there was one I was missing for my collection. I just needed one more for the cancel. And he pulled the website, which everything's on the blacklist. You can check it out, it's right over there. Got a nice little section over there for him. So yeah, he canceled out, put the money back in the account, and then I had to wait until like 3 o'clock in the morning. He put the site back on. There it was. Click, placed the order, and he canceled out. I came back in the next day and said, "Here, look, this is what happened. He canceled. I got a cancellation on all his products now. That's what we have. A cancellation on every single product he had on that goopy-goo stuff. I got a cancellation on all of them." And then he started back with this whole PSP products, that dumb nonsense, that water paint. And I came in to buy that because he was talking trash. And what happened? Locked all the shopping carts. It's all recorded on a blacklist. Watch it. And he locked all the shopping carts when he was on vacation. Of course he had to. We can't handle another cancellation. We need back my money again on a whole new product? That would have been embarrassing. So we got the bright idea of removing the state of Pennsylvania out of the shopping cart. Now, if you ever decide to say, well, hey, look, we never serviced Pennsylvania. Well, if you never serviced Pennsylvania, I'm going to have canceled receipts to begin with. And if you say I print them up, no. At the end of the day, everything is documented. On top of that, I can go get a court order to get the original receipts, the cancellations, the logs, right from square one? Okay, square one, yeah. Right from there. It'll pull right there. I can get it from PayPal too. So it'll make a difference. We can get all that information. So, yep. You'd think that'd be enough to make somebody just back up and go someplace else. But he wanted more abuse, so we gave it to him. And that's the end of that. He wasn't in it too. And the sad thing about it is that the people who believe that dumb nonsense, he was never in it to do anything with screen paints or anything whatsoever, or even start a business or nothing. He was in it to try to rattle me. I got companies bigger than you, my friend, that try to take me on and they lose. So what would you think at the end of the day that you're going to basically terrify me? But I'll tell you one thing, that website is one big lawsuit. You can't back up anything on there. Someone goes in there and places an order. You can't back this. It's a lawsuit. It's called consumer fraud. Consumer fraud. Look it up. You don't believe anything I said out of my mouth? Look it up. Go to a website. Get some backup. What it says. Find out what it's called. It's called consumer fraud. Can you sue someone for consumer fraud? Yes, you can. And most people don't understand that. They feel that they got to go. That's just something really big. You got jacked up on like a car. Ordered a car from overseas and it came looking like something like, not what you expect it was going to be. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to fire something up over here. Where's another projector? I get the charge from where? It's over there. Wait, so where's that coming in from? Wait, over here? Move the buns. Buns. You and your buns. 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 I'm going to design me a screen for, I'm going to call it the microwave. Yeah, that's going to be pretty bad, right? So I'm going to stick people's samples in there. Going to the microwave. Merciless microwave. Let me see, where do you put that other piece at? Merciless microwave. Ooh, look at you. about it. They're all up in the business. Don't even know the flavor. What's the flavor? They don't know. They don't know, but they're all up in the business. Don't even know the flavor. Oh yeah. We get you over here. This is where you're going. You're going in the cooker. I want to bake you. You sucker. So much brighter the fusions are. The what you call them? That technology we developed, the visible technology. They're brighter. So that's an what you call? That's an ad tech. Of course, an ad tech is going to be far brighter than the screens we develop. But ad techs aren't cheap. Just so you know. Not a cheap screen. A TV version is under like 3,000, 4,000 mark. It's something crazy, but they're not cheap. It's way brighter than our black technology. It's a different form of technology. Hi. What the heck? Where's it? Which one? This didn't even come up in blue. Where's it being jumped from? Let me see. That's the output. Ooh, in your box? Are we in our box? So did you ever ask the question, what's the difference between ad tech technology, our front projection technology versus ours? It's way brighter. Because again, as I said before, it's a different type of technology. Which means if we stick your screen against here, not only can our technology eat you alive, but that stuff over there, that stuff will wreck your screen. I mean, literally tear your stuff up. I say it a lot on demonstrations, but that's not tech. I think it absorbs sunlight. It's a whole different form of technology. So once we get that thing, where we need a position of that, and I get my TV version of it designed and done, I'm coming after y'all products, so y'all know that. Anyone's been talking trash, we're looking for you. I won't be buying your stuff. I got people to take care of that for me, so you won't see it's coming. You'll think it's one of your everyday customers, but we'll get your stuff down here. We'll stick you against that monster. Now, keep in mind, if the black technology we have is designed to wipe out certifies and everything else in the face of the sun, and that's better than that one, how much of a chance you think you have? I don't think you got one. Nope, not at all. And see how it's not affecting it and all the light? Nah, I think it absorbs sunlight again. YouTube. I showed them the power of the ad tech technology. Most advanced, most powerful technology we have now. Yeah, it's a beast. It's an absolute beast. It is a nightmares of what projection screens have. That is your boogeyman right there. And if you're talking trash at the end of the day, and you're claiming that your product is better than ours, that screen right there can end your entire product line. I don't care what you got. It'll take it out. It's a beast. And the TV version of it, your front, that's with the front transparent front screens, they're monsters, man. That's what you're gonna be up against. And this is why I sat there and said on camera, I said, wait till the ad tech shows itself. And I said, once that thing comes up, it's the end of anyone developing a screen paint. When I say anybody, I say people out there selling, developing screen paints that are minding their own business. I support you 100%. I do. I wish you many blessings. Hope you make it big. But those people talking trash, I'm going to tear your product line up. Don't bring anything online. I'm going to tell you right now. Don't even bother selling it. You've been talking trash about my company. Don't even bother selling your product. I better not catch it on eBay. I better not catch it on Amazon. I better not even catch it on a website. If I find it, I'm gonna bring it down here, and that thing's gonna rip a hole right through your stuff. When I get done with it, going through trade shows and everything else, nobody will touch you with a 10-foot pole. Good thing the other ones got out, didn't they? If Pro didn't get out, his stuff would have been wiped right now. I got $1,000 sitting in my account to buy. We would have went right through his website today, brought all his stuff up, got it down here, and destroyed his stuff just like that. If a black screen, our technology, that's our technology. The one you just saw over here a few minutes ago on the same projector can't even hold a candle to that technology. Look how dark it makes it. There you go. We didn't show you this, did we? The side-by-side comparison of that one versus... We didn't show you it all. That's why I warn people at the end of the day. Don't travel down that road. That tech is going to be one of the most powerful screens we have. And mind you, again, we saw demonstrations of a black star absorbing tons of light. Again, it has that capability. It's a powerful paint. But next to an ad tech, it's not, it can't take it. Can't beat the screen. The screens are like TVs. And there's a black version of this one coming out. We're making it's going to be for home theater projection. And that's an actual physical screen. That's not going to be a screen paint, by the way. Yep, just want to show you that real quick. Sometimes I just squeeze those in there out of nowhere. You know, sometimes we be talking about this and that. Sales on camera, having this conversation about this, that, and the other. And y'all probably thought I was just going in one of these little endless rants and whatever. But the whole entire time I'm setting that up. Twist your mind up a little bit there, didn't I? Didn't see that one coming. See, that's what you got to watch out sometimes. One time we're here, next minute we're there, next minute we're right there. There we go. So you think you can take our technology on, right? Okay, sure. Should we rip up Danny's stuff? We can do that. I can put in a phone call. I can embarrass you really badly. I can take it, mind you, to just take away from his pride. We can do that right now. I can literally make a phone call on somebody in another state. So here's some money. Go over and make an order and let it know it's from us to go against the ad tech. I bet you that order gets canceled. I bet you. Well. Who knew that the ad tech was up? Well, we knew. There's demonstrations out in the sun. Gee whiz Louise. Of course. Yeah, the comparison gets a big difference between the comparison and the TV. So how much does that cost? It's a bit up there. It's not expensive as the high-end screens, but it is, yeah. It's more costly than what we usually develop a screen for. But it's a physical screen at the end of the day. Big difference, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? How much of a crazy difference that is? Wow. It's insane. Isn't that? Yep. Oh, there's the white surface right there. We got over there. Oh, by the way, projector's in eco mode right now, so it's only at 1900 right now. So at 1900, that screen can generate a level that high in this well-lit environment. Now, I think I'm going to come back in before I paint the other screen and get that ready. And let's talk about the power of ad tech versus everything else. Again, I sat there and said that statement a long while back. I said in the garage, when the ad tech comes in, when it pops up and you see this thing, keep in mind that if you were talking trash about my company, you no longer exist anymore. So the best thing to do is run. And did they run? Yeah, they ran. Yeah, they're gone. If anybody else comes up, I'll wipe your stuff clean. Oh my goodness, will I destroy your stuff? Please. If you can't reach the contrast level of this, yeah, forget it. Just move on. Well, let's show something. "4K Snow Screensaver." Mind you, this technology generates a white level so high that a camera can't even read it. Yeah. That's what's going to be your Widowmaker now. Now all your certified screens out there, and you sat around and you basically got comfortable. Wow. You imagine what's coming for you. Starfield screensaver. Produces contrast and white at the same time. Isn't that weird? So the AdTech has 67 versions of itself. Each one of them had the ability to start off as a plateau of 67 that can actually engineer into much bigger and more greater screens. It's a company by itself. We can literally build an entire new company behind the company we have right now out of that technology. It has far surpassed the technology we have now, as in the quantum black star, as in the gunmetal, as in anything we have. It is one of the most advanced technologies we have. So, I thought I'd lay it against the screen to show you exactly how a nightmare this thing is. And again, like I said, we're right now using we're in eco mode right now on our projector, and we're on a halo system, fully lit environment. So let's go over here and let's get our menu. Oops, it's wrong one. Keystone. Get the menu on this side. There we go. So these things are gonna be just like TVs when we get done with them. So you see right here, that's my lamp mode right there. That's standby mode. We need lamp mode, lamp mode, lamp mode, lamp mode. Let me go over here. Go back over. Sorry about that, people. There we go. See where it says lamp mode right there? See where it says standard? That means that we're at 1900. That's what we're dealing right now. This is a 27, I think, 100 lumen projector. Now if I switch over, come out of this, hit high, see how bright the screen got? Drop it, see how low it gets. That means it's in eco mode right now. So that 1900 in an environment that right now that it's generating and all this light, including dealing with the 12K. Each one of those lights in there are basically 6,000 K of LED lights. So it's a lot of light sitting inside that case. And that screen ain't phased by any of it whatsoever. So when I told people at the end of the day that, yeah, the AdTech is more powerful than any technology we have, I'm not joking about that. Now, what you saw in that quantum black technology, you saw it over here. You saw it over here. You saw it over here. And did everything it was designed to do. It looked it is a powerful screen, but not next to one of these. The screen generates a very high, extremely high white level, and light can pass through it constantly. And then keep in mind, that particular surface right there has 67 of its own kind that can engineer into anything. Gaming technology, projector mapping technology, holograms, anything you can name, that thing has that capability to do it. Yeah, they're submersible. All kinds of stuff you can do with that technology. It's way unbelievable. Sky's the limit with it. Anything land against it doesn't exist, as you can see. And what it's doing to the quantum technology, the black star. Red screen. See? Produces better contrast. There's an invisible contrast technology in it. Allows it to read heavy contrast levels. Picks up a white level way beyond any of the paints we have in here. So people are looking to get their hands on that technology, but just to let you know that for a screen size that is roughly around 4 feet, I think it's a wallpaper surface, 4 feet by 8 feet, that's a $3,000 screen. So if anyone said to me, says, but you cost as much, not really. At the end of the day, our technology does far more. Try submersing a $5,000 or $3,000. Even the what do you call it? The Elite Dark Star Night can't compete with that. Take that outside, stick it in sunlight, see what happens. Submerge it underwater, see what happens. That's a totally different technology right there. It's only showing about 3,000, pretty much, but it's not competing with that. Blue screen. Yep. Why do you think when I was gaming off of it, I sat there and said, I gotta have that over here. I literally went in and took apart my PCs, crushed the boxes, and rebuilt smaller ones so I can slam them to the side so I can have that screen there. That's why I wanted it that bad. That thing is gorgeous. And you're just seeing it on camera. You have any idea what that thing looks like in real life? I had the owner come here and stare at that thing. He was taking a flashlight and going right through it. He wasn't even phasing it. He said, man, all the lights are in here. Got a flashlight, nothing. That thing is gorgeous. Now they're all sitting back going, oh my goodness, that's insane. How? How is the screen so gorgeous? How? Yep. AdTech has multiple possibilities. Well, welcome to the future. Say goodbye to the dark. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, screen's that bright. That's why I told you on camera, I had a difficult time trying to get the camera to pick up on it because the camera was having issues with AdTech. It couldn't bring it up, couldn't see the screen. That's how bright those things are. So when people say, what's the difference between the paint technology we developed? The quantum black star is the best black paint we have. And all the screen, it's better than the gunmetal because of its contrast capabilities. It's better than the silver because, again, it picks up better than the silver we have. It picks up better than the best of the best that we have when it comes to our screen paints. But you put it against one of those over there, and it's a completely different world. Completely different world. So that would be the flagship right there. And it's a flagship. If you look at it, you think it's super bright. It is bright. It can generate this environment that screens can't generate it. It does what it's designed to do. But next to a more superior technology, it can't keep up with it. And that screen over there, that invisible technology, man, that thing does so much stuff. It's not even funny. That's when I saw it. I had that thing underneath the lights. It was generating like that. I was like, I gotta have this on my screen from now on. I can't game off the monitor anymore. I can't game off the monitor. That thing is gorgeous, man. So when you're seeing that bright light, that's the camera having that issue. Camera can't read it. I got people come over here, they pick up their cell phones and try to record like, why is it so bright? But I'm not seeing here, I'm seeing here. The camera can't read it. "4K tropical fish." It's bright, don't it? Bright. Yep. Stick against that. Gone. So, people want to sit there and say at the end of the day that, our technology is supposed to be this, that, and the other. And yeah, I told you, we build screens ahead of time to take out anything we need to take out. So if this stuff can take out everything we can put against it, if that can take that out, what do you think that thing's going to do to you? So, any takers? Don't want to go against that one? Anybody want to take on an ad tech? Because the environment that monster sits in is completely different. That's why I say when we designed the Halo system for it, that's not going to work for that thing. This isn't. It's too much. It's not enough light. We literally have to put in 24K of light for that thing. We have a visible screen, but you have to put in a frame, but to put lights on one side, we have to sandwich the lights on it. And that probably won't be enough. So that's why I said for these different versions of ad tech screens that we designed the facility for them, it's going to look like walking into a bright desert. We have to put a lot of light. We have to really try to damage the screen. That's the whole purpose. The whole purpose is not to make the screen comfortable, to try to stress it out as much as we possibly can. How much punishment can we add to this screen? And the reason why I like the ad tech and this technology, it challenges me. That's what it does. It challenges me to push as hard as I possibly can against this screen. I'm not in it to basically baby the screen. We darken this environment here. We bring in high-powered projectors. We cut all the corners. We design the room to be images to be hidden, screens hidden to be underneath and tucked in environments and stuff like that. I'm cheating my stuff at the end of the day. Because if I bump into somebody like me, I'm in trouble. And that's what I think about when I develop my technology. What happens if I bump into somebody like me? Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's why people cancel against us. Because your stuff will get destroyed. When I sit there and tell you, when I sit there in the garage, man, wait till ad tech comes out. Wait till ad tech comes out. Wait till ad tech comes out. Kept telling y'all, ad tech's coming. And here it is right there. So if a gray screen can't take that, what's the chance of that going against that screen over there? See the contrast over that pulled off of that thing? You see that screen's clear, right? So how is that screen able to beat that screen? And that screen's darker than that one. Because it has a new version of invisible contrast attached to it, that's why. Yeah! It's insane, isn't it? Yeah. I think I'm drunk with power. I'm only joking. I'm having fun, people. When I get on camera like that, I'm having fun. I am. It is fantastic to know that you have a technology that powerful in your arsenal. And for the customers, it was joy, joy, joy. Because you have any idea what that's going to look like on your off-the-shelf projector? The black version we got is sick. It is sick. You can drop your projector behind that baby. When people come in, they're not going to see some big old bulky piece of furniture staring you in the face like them projectors that they make. You're going to see that slick, beautiful screen right there. Like, wow, what you got there, man? Oh, this is a whole new ad tech. It's a black TV tech this guy makes at the end of the day. Turn that projector image, whoo, pulls through. Right, some people are sitting on them gray screens in the dark telling me, oh, look, my screen looks good. You can even see the contrast. Yeah, right, turn the lights on. Turn them lights on. All right, time to get building on my project because I'm going to get this back over here so I can finish gaming off and do some stuff off. Other than that, what technology works, but it's no match for the ad tech technology. Takes a while for your eyes to adjust. That's what it is. Now, at first it looked really, really dark, right? Yeah, it takes a while to adjust because it looks that way. When we pull a screen away, if it's more powerful than another, you'll see it. But yeah, no, that screen can generate. That is a black star. A black star can generate in fully lit environments, even with that much power on top of it. But the ad tech is supreme power. It's like the Death Star without one flaw. You walk in front of this thing, you turn to dust. I can get me a Darth Vader outfit. Dun, 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 dun. But then we can't say join the dark side because we make all different colors now. You know what I mean? We got like silver now. We got gunmetal. We got this platinum technology coming out. You know what I mean? So we gotta make everything now. So just join our side. There we go. You're like, no, I'll never join your side. Then we should throw you to the wasteland and you should fight on the peasants. You'd be out there hunting like, anyone got a screen that can fix my projector? And be slamming doors in your face over and over again. Anyone? Anyone? People slamming doors and throwing fruit at you and everything. Anyone? And then we lose all hope. You finally find us. We welcome you in. We show you what your projector is designed to do. We bring new life. Even to your old technology, we bring new life to it. You can walk out with your head held up high because you have a product that even we stand behind 100%. And as somebody's willing to stand up with their product 100%, not only do we stand behind it, but we're willing to challenge anyone versus our technology. And that's what customers like. That's what investors like. And then they, someone who can back that product up 100%, back it up. Not cancel out, not run for cover, back it up. The two types of warriors. Those that sit in the back, those that sit in the front. The ones that sit in the front, they welcome war. The ones that sit in the back, they don't want it. We like to sit up in the front. Way up in the front. Way up in the front. Preferably behind the enemy. So they turn around, it's all of them against us. Yeah. That's how we do it. Oh man, this ad ticket's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. Oh my goodness, the stuff we're gonna be able to do with this 67 design. It can do whatever we wanted to do. I can literally build an entire company around this technology. But no, we're not gonna do that because we already started one already. So we're gonna stay with that one already. But this thing, literally, I can build an entire company around this thing. Literally. All right. I'm gonna have to do a comparison demonstration. I got other things to do today, but this is more important because we have to do a comparison of what's the difference between the Black Star technology versus the AdTech, the ultimate projection screen of all ultimate projection screens, the AdTech. Over here, the Black Star's not the laugh, but the Black Star's absolutely gorgeous technology at the end of the day. It is the best technology so far and a screen paint product, but the AdTech is a physical projection screen that has so many applications. It makes it absolutely, unbelievably insane. I'll tell you right now, my haters are really upset right now. I know you got to be super bitter right now. Super bitter. Oh, as Mr. Williams and that black paint you got, man, I would darken the daylights out of that thing, man. It'll be nothing. It'll be worth nothing. Any black screen relay against that, this stuff is gone. So, there's no black screen that can go against that technology. And as you can see, that technology right there is a beast. And even it has a hard time with this one. So again, not going to work. The gray screens don't even exist next to that technology, and a white screen doesn't. So what does that leave us? Certified? No. Can't match that on a certified. You just can't. You can't. You can't. Am I having too much fun here? I think I am. Now, some people look at this as bragging. I have a right to have fun at the end of the day. You know how hard I work every day to make products for people at the end of the day? I work very, very hard. So I have that right. People don't like to see you enjoy yourself on something that you worked hard for, especially when they're jealous of it. So, question right now. I'm going to go have some people scour the internet. I'm going to find if we can find anybody talking some trash. She's making a screen paint. I'm going to end your company before it even starts. I'm going to stick an AdTech on you now. If you thought the Spartans were nightmares, nothing compared to that right there. And we had people scared of the Spartan. A guy was scared. You know what was scared of a Spartan? He was so scared of Spartan, basically. He basically pulled the state. That's what was going at them. A legendary Spartan was going to launch on him. We didn't even show the screen off yet. We never showed it off. Just the fact that he knows what we can do. Now you've seen that nightmare at the end of the day. Go ahead. Open up that Series C. As a matter of fact, I'll guarantee give him an ultimatum. Open up the Series C and we can put it against that. I don't think we're gonna get that. Well, whatever. All right, let's move on. We got things to do. We're gonna find anybody else. Whatever. Bum, 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 bum. I'm nowhere near drunk with power. See that right there? So does the screen have sample sheets? Yeah, it does. There's sample sheets on this thing. Oh, heck yeah. The screen's going to be like $3,000. It's definitely going to be sample sheets on it. 4x8, which is roughly bigger than the average screen at 106 inches. That does 1610, 1690, and 235.1. It's about $3,000. And those little sample sheets right there, they're about $20 a pop. So mind you, that's a black technology. That's one of our most superior black screens that can take out any certified screen we lay against it. Any 5,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000, it can take it out. And for those who are saying that's not true, yeah, let me see a certified that's really at a 100% black level, because you can't pick that up. You can't go against that screen. So there you go right there. And that technology is designed to take that one out. Now, any people out there at the end of the day that feel the need to talk trash and you want to start a business, I'm going to end your business before it even starts. I'm going to put you into that nightmare right there, right from the door. Anybody. Now, you're out there minding your own business, making your own product. I support you 100%. Heck, I'll even come to your channel at the end of the day and say, man, fantastic product. And mean it to it at the end of the day. I see you working hard, putting that grind in at the end of the day. I got some business contacts out here that know they can benefit you. I'll point them in your direction. Because I'm for supporting anybody's business at the end of the day. But if you're out there talking trash about my company, I will wreck your stuff before it even gets started. Your website will never open. I guarantee your product will be worth nothing when I get done with it. And you see what happens to people deal with us, right? That's why I got cancellations at the end. That's why we got them splattered all over the blacklist. Can I get a lawyer and remove the blacklist? No, because it's evidence. It's actually evidence of actually doing it. That's the only way you end up on a blacklist. You literally have to be caught actually doing this. Because if we don't catch you doing it, we made this up, I can be sued. It's called slander and defamation, which they can't get me on because we had them actually doing it. Yeah, good luck on that one. So with that being said, I'll just launch my individuals to watch. See if anyone has a screen paint they're willing to go against my company, and we can launch the ad tech. Should we build ourselves an advanced ad tech? An ad tech design just strictly to destroy other screens? Should we make it? We can call it the cancellation. Are you ready for the cancellation? You're only sticking on people that have screens that talk a lot of trash. So, Captain, what do you see? I see trash chuckers ahead. Launch the cancellation. Leave no survivors. Yes. And we out there hooting and carrying on. We powering up this laser. We're ready, lasers at full power. Cancellation. Launch. You see this whole entire clump. There's nothing out there left. Islands completely gone of the haters. Nothing but seagulls flying in the air. Sharks swimming in the water from the baits. And that's basically about it. We just move on. Moving on to the next target. Well, they ran. They tried to run, but it's too late. Not when that laser came down. It's gone. Activate the laser constellation. Oh man, but yeah, we got samples for this thing because we had to. Because you know, your sample screen is going to look like this. This is what it's going to look like. Much better than this because, you know, this is what's put on with a roller. We got to use a special roller for this one. But your cancellation, your retro cancellation, your sample sheet don't look like that right there. So you can check it and go, oh my goodness, this is so cool. I love it. I love it. Let me make this screen. Bam! Oh my goodness, I gotta have this. I gotta have it. I got to have this. And it's submersible too, by the way. They're all submersible. Every single one of them are submersible. Oh my goodness. I love this screen. I gotta show it to my neighbors. That's how people get money. Show it to my neighbors. You gotta see this. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Where'd you get this from? That's got this guy who makes this screen over here, man. At the end of the day, I've got to have this. This is crazy. Yeah, we're gonna make a ton of these things. Now we got, that is the price for the whatchamacallit, but we do have another side. It's going to be 36 by 72. So the 36 by 72 are a little bit more affordable. Hey, roughly around $1,500 when we get those. So they're going to be nice. So keep in mind, this is going to be a technology, like I said, at the end of the day, that can take out other technology easily. It's going to be one of the most advanced screens. It is. We got a gamer version of it coming out. Oh, the gamers are beautiful. I gotta swap that out for the gamer because that's thing right there. The frame you got is made to pull screens up, put them back in. We got a gamer coming out. Yes, gamers coming out, people. We have a TV version coming out, which is a black ad, which you can't call it ad tech because ad tech's for ads. But we got a black one coming out, which we can call TV tech or whatever they call it. We haven't got it on IDO or black TV tech or whatever. We got the gamer coming out. We got this one used for the projector mapping community. It has some pretty cool stuff that you can do with it. That's why we're bringing the Connect system because we had some fun playing around with that thing and the projector mapping. So that's going to be pretty cool to play around with. So yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff on how with ad tech. But we also have screen paints because ad tech's a physical screen at the end of the day. It'll never be a screen paint. And some people do wish to paint their stuff in. But you have to show them that comparison about the difference between the two because you have to. And I've seen people do these comparisons and they look just alike. There's no difference there. So why am I spending $3,000 for this one and this one over here is costing me under $500? What's the difference? You have to show a massive difference. That's what has to be done. You know, it's got to be showing a massive difference, dude. Got to be to show that massive difference. That's what you do. You're going to stay, you're going to fall. See what I mean? Right there, jelly bean. Do you see what I mean? Jelly bean. Now you have to be to show that massive difference. Why does that screen cost $3,000? Why is that one under $500? It's the difference between the two. Isn't that beautiful right there? But that screen a few minutes ago looks gorgeous, doesn't it? There you go. But next to that technology is different. That's why. So we're going to come back in. We're going to do a segment about the difference between our highest and most advanced technology screen paints versus the ad tech. So I can show you the difference. I do need to have that video. And I'm going to have to be serious on this one. I have some fun. Keep in mind, I am serious about my videos and stuff, but I like to have fun in my videos. I mean, come on, man. If I got to work all day long, I might as well have fun, right? If I put all this time in to make sure, now we're at 12,000 videos. Now I find out we're 12,000 videos in. At 12,000 videos in, I put all that time in, all those video demonstrations to make sure that our products are working with to run us from the forum sites. But anyway, you know, make a good product for everybody. I like to have a little fun on camera. And the only people who get mad about me having fun on camera is, you know, haters. Mad about that. They feel that I shouldn't have a right to enjoy myself on camera. Because, you know, they're sitting here expecting me to fail. That's what they're hoping. But how does it feel at the end of the day as a hater? As realizing that, oh, wait, wasn't Danny supposed to have this paint already? Called the Sun Killer? Yeah, good luck with that. Anyway, you know what? For making that statement, I'm going to have somebody get your stuff over here so I can crush your stuff real fast and they send it back to you. Or they're going to send it back to him. Yeah, I would have some. That's another thing he fears too. Well, we're going to have that anyway. What's the point? You can get his address. That's not a problem. But anyway, yeah, because we got him. I'm suing him for doing something stupid. But anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah. Man, don't cry about that, man. They cry about everything. I've seen like these jokers cry about everything. So yeah, what do you got left? Because again, you can't compete with that. And I said it crystal clear on camera. You can't compete with an ad tech. So here's the deal, which I'm gonna say right here from the door. And I know I got people up there saying, "Oh, you can take a clear surface and do the same thing." We did all that stuff already. We did all that testing. Everything's done. You take them black versus black demonstrations. We tested. We did all those tests already. We're good to go. And again, I put the challenge out: 100,000 lux of sunlight. You mean challenges I have on that and they've never been met yet? If you could do it, you would have done it already, and you don't have it. So move on. If put it this way, he better stay off for good. Because I'm going to explain something to this fellow at the end of the day. Well, you know we're going to be seeing you soon in court. But if you decide to bring that crow mess back again, I'm going to wipe your site out so badly that people will laugh at you. We made a laughing stock out of. And I'm dead serious. I will basically rip yourself up so badly it's not even funny. You'll cancel out for a straight year. That's how bad we'll make it. So don't ever bring it back. I can't stand people who talk trash at the end of the day about other people's products and don't back up. So if you bring that site back on, I'll make you cancel out for an entire year. You'll bring my money back to my account for an entire year. Don't bring it back. Let me show you something here. This right here is, we take this away. Put this over here. You know, I'll make you cancel for a whole year. I built a phone book with cancellations on you. Don't ever bring it back. You know what that is? That's black paint. That's what happens if I put black paint against that screen right there. So that screen can generate a white level higher than black paint. And all that lighting, it still can, but next to that, it can't. Bye-bye. Because that screen right there is a much higher advanced technology. So let me get this straight. The mind blower here. Let's scramble the brain here for you. The technology we have coated all these walls right here can produce a white level, color levels higher than black paint because it's been tested already. So no black paint's going to go against it. Of course, if your screen's at 1% black, you can't match it in any way whatsoever. So it's a pretty bright technology to be to overpower black paint. But next to an ad tech is a much more powerful screen that can produce much higher colors. It's more vivid, it's sharper, it produces a better contrast, and the screen is invisible. So, that tells you at the end of the day, and keep in mind people, we haven't even seen the rest of what ad tech is designed to do. So, that's what I mean by at the end of the day that when we made that statement, when the ad tech comes out, I said it was over. And I mean it's over. So, again, you're making your products and making your own money at the end of the day. You mind your own business. You don't mention me at the end of the day. We don't know you. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. I'll come in, like I said, I'll support your company. I got no problem helping somebody else. If you're talking trash in the day, I'm going to destroy your business. So you know that. And I'm not going to destroy you in the office. I'll destroy you on site. I'll destroy you at a trade show. I'll embarrass you badly. Before I do that, I'm going to get a bunch of cancellations off of you. I'm going to stack a book on you. Yeah, you better not. So mind your business or I'll stick the ad tech on you. And you'll become no more. As for Mr. Williams, what did I tell Williams at the end of the day? I told him, you can't sell your paint. You can't sell it. You can't put that stuff on the market. If we get our hands on it, it's done. And our product's right there on our website. You can go pick it up. Anybody can go pick it up. It's right there. But as you can see, we went all our PayPal claims, all that stuff. You know why? We can back our products up 100%. As I said before, I can walk into any courtroom I want, and I can basically back my technology up on every single level you could possibly think of. Anything we said, we can back it up 100%. So with that being said, how are you going to challenge me? How come you don't go to our website and buy? Because that's the real deal sitting over there. They've been making fake products claiming them to be us. You got that real deal, you put up there, it's a whole different technology over there. That's what's going to basically, without them on camera. But don't worry, that's what court's for. So that's why they don't buy from us. That's why we buy from them. But he can't sell that product. He can't sell any products anymore. Because that's standing in his way right now. Isn't that interesting? And for people to hit there and say, oh, but that's not godlike. It is godlike. You know why? Because God will develop technology for you to back his blessings. Anybody's going to come against us, you got to go against that. And you can't fight that. So you think God's a joke at the end of the day? You think his blessings are a joke? There you go, right there. Interesting. Cancellations, man. I wish somebody would pop up with a fake, freaking, what do you call it? A website or some paints when they're talking some trash. Yeah, I'll buy your stuff up, every last bit of it, and you'll cancel out. You'll put every last dime back on my account, and you'll pay PayPal their money too, because you have to. That's how it works with PayPal. PayPal, you cancel an order, they gotta take money out of your account, because you gotta pay for that transfer. That's what you gotta pay for. You gotta pay for the transfer. You gotta have the faith. You gotta pay for the transfer. But man, this ad tech is beautiful. I gotta get my screen different. I want my screen back over here. Now, I think I'm gonna do a comparison. I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna do the comparison real quick. Look at this black real quick. So, for those who wanna know what kind of paint is this? This is actually the Black Dynasty paint from Home Depot. That's what that is. Because someone made a statement in their video that that's how our paint was made. It's going to cost you money. I'll see you when you get you in court. Next time I'll make a statement. You can't back up. Because I used it in all my demonstrations tests. It's in all my black on black tests. Ha! I sat there and said that a piece of fabric can do the same thing as my product. That's another $50,000 lawsuit right there. Any statements that were made, we're going to bring it all in court. We got all summer to go through this mess, get everything done, get me back and forth out of court, get these people sued again and again and again and again and again. Got plenty of time. Everything you said in your video, they're going to break it down. That's what we're going to do. When they go through his videos and they post them, they're going to break down everything he said in the videos. Anything he said against us, he's being slapped with a lawsuit. So if you can't back up what you stated, get sued. Until then, just think about the position we're in. What did he say at the end of the day? Didn't he say some nonsense about saying that because I was in a garage? He said that the fall and rise of who? Of me? Fall and rise of me. So we went through all that to come down to what? Oh, to have one of the most powerful technologies now on the market. And for those at the end of the day that are watching this video for the first time, I'm going to put a link down there for a little. You get a chance to see this technology at 40% absorbing 100,000 lux of sunlight. And keep in mind, there's a challenge on that, which hasn't been met yet. Now, I'm going to come back in. I'm going to do a comparison, side by side, as we're doing here. And I'm going to show the difference between the ad tech technology versus our black screen we have over here, technology over here. You can see actually posting. I'll give you that black paint up too. I'm gonna show that off too. I'm sure that screen generates a high enough way. No better than that black paint. Definitely gotta have that up there. Definitely, yeah. Definitely. Now, as I said before, we're gonna be starting marketing prices for this thing. So again, like I said, highest screen right now we have is gonna be $3,000. And yes, you can get a sample of it too. Get a sample for $20. So you'll pick it up, take it, check it out. If you like it, then you buy it. If you don't, then hey, there you go. At least you get a sample before you drop $3,000. All right, people. I'm going to come back in. We're not going to mention the naysayers in this one, even though they know at the end of the day they are filled with nothing but envy, hatred, and jealousy for the new ad tech, which I warned you about. I told you this thing was coming, right? Didn't I bring this up? Hold on, let me think. For a minute. I talked about different screens and this and the other. Did you bring up the ad tech every time? Oh, we did bring the ad tech on the garage. We said worry about when the ad tech comes out. The screen's gonna be so powerful, it's gonna crush your stuff. And then, I do remember saying that. All right, yeah, I did tell you. I warned you ahead. I told you the thing was coming, right? I just wondered. Just wondering. That's all. All right. Oh, man. Hmm. Are we with AdTech panels? Oh yeah, we are making AdTech panels. Hmm. We are. We are making AdTech panels. Like, what in the world? Why in the world he's making AdTech panels now? That's insane. That's absurd. Man, I told you, the trade show, the showroom we're going to do has crazy demonstrations that no one else is doing. Yep, are unmatched. And keep in mind, any of the demonstrations we show up in the showroom are going to be matching betters. Oh yeah, we're going to challenge you out here too. Everywhere. Everywhere. Hey, look, I was minding my own business, making screen paint in my own world, and people decided to come into my bubble at the end of the day and try to cause chaos. So, I'm going to sue some of y'all. Some of you are going to go to jail for touching my copyrights. And anybody else at the end of the day, that if we catch you in our path talking trash, I'm going to destroy your business. I wasn't this type of person. Look at my old videos when I started off. I was this person that minded his own business, stayed in his own bubble. Because I didn't think people could be that malicious at the end of the day to attack somebody because they worked hard to build a business. You want toward the one person that has technology that basically you don't want to mess around with. I have years and years of experience and knowledge under my belt. And most of all, I have a heavenly Lord and Father, Jesus Christ, and God himself, who's developed some of the amazing technology that you will never understand in a light years. And I mean, we got stuff beyond AdTech coming out. The Omega is much more powerful than this. So if you think at the end of the day that you're even in anywhere near in my world, you're not even close. You those who sat up there and said in the day that, oh, we make the same thing. You're not even in my universe. You have no idea. Do you know what the Omega stands for? Omega. What it stands for in the Bible. The beginning and the end. Omega's in everything. This right here is nothing but Omega's way beyond that. Where I told you about at the end of the day. Never worry about what you can see. Always worry about what you can't see. That's what you have to worry about. Because whatever we're showing here, we got something far more powerful than that waiting for you. Have you not learned the history of what things we do? Where it showed our FLE technology, advanced ambient light rejection technology, and FLE popped up. Then FLE, we got this infusion light energy technology, and that thing pops up. And we warned you way back in the garage, like, hey, this thing pops up. I guarantee you it's going to shut a lot of people down. And now you have an Omega coming up pretty soon, which is about 2 or 3 years away. That's going to do a ton of damage by the time that thing gets here. Yeah. So if there's anything left, that's be advised. Black screens, certified screens, you may want to start making a black screen right away as fast as you possibly can. Because if you don't, then you're done. And if you think at the end of the day, oh, we got millions, we can't be sure. Oh yeah, you can. Because we go to a trade show with that technology and that thing does this to your screen, how do you think of your shareholders and investors are going to want to touch your company? They're going to come toward us because we have the best. And you're going to come toward us because you know we have the best. And you're going to try to bring us on board with your company at the end of the day so you can have us on your side. Any company at the end of the day is going to want that technology on their side. But we're not for sale. We're in it for one reason, become number one. So, good luck on that. Isn't that crazy? I'll tell you something. One screen comes to mind when I look at this, the Black Diamond. Black Diamond did that. Actually, it was on a white screen when they did it. It looked just like that. That's what's so impressive about it. Like I said, not a big fan of the company, but I respect the work that he put in to make that screen. Never forget that day when I first saw him come up and take that screen, and wherever he moved it out on that white surface, it looked just like a TV. It was beautiful. And now look at this technology we have. Even this black screen won't survive it. Yes, that black screen, right? How's this black screen going to deal with that? And that projector didn't require an 8,000 lumen chicken of fire. That black technology required 8,000 fire. That's a 19. We're using a 1900 eco mode right now. You should have just left me alone at the end of the day. If you left me alone and let me travel on my path where I was going to, which was actually a certified screen, that's how I was heading to a certified country, I was planning the detour off at screen paint land. I was going to mind my own business, go up there, challenge these screens, and that's what my job was. But you guys woke up something at the end of the day, and now I'm out for everybody. Well, I can't say that, because if people want to support it, then because I like their products. People talk trash, I'm out for you. So you want to end your company real quick? Mention my name. Say your product is better than mine. Or say, yeah, your product is better than mine. Say that. Say my stuff is junk and all this stuff like that. Wake me up. See what happens. I'll come to your website. I'll buy your stuff. And I'll wipe your stuff clean. That's going to do something to your screen you've never seen it do before. It'll make it fail. And I guarantee no one will touch your stuff. You'll be canceling out when we get done with you. I'll build a book on you. As a matter of fact, I'll have so many cancellations on so many people, I'll build a library around you. So if you hear me talking like that when I'm showing this technology off, you know something really bad is going to have pop up out of this. For anyone that comes against us, mind, there's 67 of these. Not good. For the customers, this is going to be freaking ride of their life. Yeah, because, man, they're going to get, just what's at the end of the day, designing something that people can afford. $3,000 for a screen. You're going to spend $3,000 for a screen, and what are you getting out of it? You're not getting that. There's no way in the world you're going to get that. Mind, we're not in an ambient controlled environment, people. We're not on a home front. We're in commercial. We're in a commercial environment. And that thing is sitting around 12K of light, including the overheads which we have in here that make it impossible for meters to read in here, and it can generate like that. Imagine what that's going to look like with movies, sports, TV shows, all that. No expensive projectors. We're on a $10 projector doing that. $10 projectors doing that. 720p XGA. Now, mind you, all the naysayers and them, let's talk about the big picture here for the customers here. We're talking about putting an end to expensive projectors, giving you options where you're not forced to buy expensive machines at the end of the day. Where you're stuck with, all right, if I got the money, I can have good contrast, and if I don't have the money, I have poor contrast, and that doesn't exist. Calibrating, please. You won't even don't even think about it. Forget it. Moving on. We don't calibrate. You don't calibrate. Stuck in dark environments because you're afraid your screen's going to wash out. You're not going to have that issue. Even when it comes down to our paints, even when it comes down to our high screens, anything we develop, you don't get stuck in dark environments. You can take it outside. It's that technology. It's absolutely gorgeous. You know, people who buy the screen to advertise for the storefront window can take that thing home. And I told you, and we use it as a projection screen. I said that on camera, right? I said you can put in your window, advertise. When you get done, take it home and watch a movie off of it. That decal sticker that you put outside, you know what I mean? Can you do that with that? Can't. That thing's going to look amazing for people who have a business. It's going to look fantastic in your windows. And if you want to bring it inside, you want to set up for a screen or get two of them and set one up for a screen inside for your customers, you can do that. We've got this coating for outdoor inflatable screens to convert those screens into high-tech black screens. Isn't that interesting? And we got panel, contrast shifting technology, all that good stuff. All right, so. Oh, look, it's back to normal. It's like it never even happened, right? Yeah. This is what I mean by you can't do screens on a standalone. When you do screens on a standalone all the time, you don't really know what you're buying. That's why you have to do content. White surface, gray surface next to a screen to see exactly what you're getting. You have to use it in a fully lit environment because, again, you're going to have your lights on. You want to max it out as much as possible. Anyone can do anything with the dark. The lights on is going to be a problem. So that's why we do screens with different screens next so you can see exactly where you're getting. So standalone, it looks fantastic, right? It looks great. It's beautiful. But if you stick it against this, it changes. That's why I see a lot of gray screens and these poorly lit environments, and they try to say they're going to stand. It's amazing. No, if I stick that thing against a black diamond eat that thing alive. Elite Screen Dark Star 9, we take it apart. Daylight's Parallax, we take it apart. DMP Supernova, Infinity, and Blade, which I've tested those, we take that apart with no problem. Yeah. A couple of them Vivitech screens too are pretty good. They make some good screens. So, yeah. If that was the case, you would see a lot of demonstrations against your screens. You don't see that. All right, I'm happy with this. I'm giddy, man. I'm giddy. It's a school growth and new dress. There's a whole lot of giddy going on. It's a whole lot of giddy. A whole lot of giddy. 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 Do you feel the giddiness? The giddiness. Do you feel the giddy? The giddiness. The giddy. Giddy up. I have to admit, I have fun on my demonstrations. I do. Most because I understand people got to be serious about that, but you know, when your stuff is good, you don't have to go through all that. You know, you just sit there and go, yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, boom. Yeah, man, no, bam, boom, done. And every time I get a customer who calls me up or would contact me or email whatever, they would never sit there and go, hey, yeah, you're a silly guy on camera. They say, man, you in there just having a ball, ain't you? Like, yep, yes I am. Yes I am. Because I know them haters is upset. They're mad as can be. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Because I can come out here and make it look easy. That's why. If it was easy, you'd be doing my matching betters by now. But you can't, because our work is it's like that. All right, let me start rustling with the ruffling the feathers of the haters at the end of the day. We don't want them getting too angry. They'll be sitting up there. They'll never get any sleep over that thing. Now they won't get any sleep. They'll be up all night mumbling. Don't keep mumbling. You know, you're going to get a divorce at the end of the day. You're like, what the frick are you talking about now? Oh, my goodness. You're not talking about that Kenneth guy, are you, today? Every single day about this guy. What, are you obsessed with him or something? I think they are. They got some of the stuff that we got at the end of the day. They might want to get a divorce. That's weird. But anyway, I know they talk about me. You know what happens when you talk about me that much to your family members? Your family members come looking for me. They look at my videos and go, oh my goodness, this guy's demonstrations are crazy. Like they can see why you're obsessed with me. That's why your wives and stuff have looked me up and they've seen my video demonstrations and they compare my stuff and they're his. They can't say it to you because it'll hurt your feelings. But they know at the end of the day, my stuff is better than yours. You know that from the door. So when you talk me up that much, if someone's talking over and over, guess what? I'm going to look them up. And if I see their stuff, it's better. Gee whiz Louise, this guy's hooking this up over here. Oh, I can see why he's upset. I'm jealous. So your family members probably know my stuff already. They see my demonstrations. They watch me post your cancellations and all that. How you going to sit there and tell your wife that your product is good and I got your cancellations in my back pocket? See? So they talk me up so much, I'm pretty sure they bring my name up every 5 minutes. I talk about how badly I crushed you all day. That's what I talk about. Like, yeah, man, we crushed them today, crushed them yesterday. They ain't got nothing to show for it. Got the cancellations, got them crying on camera, got the blacklist exposing them all over freaking Google. That's what I talk about. Just the Kardashian. The Kardashian. They asked to be Kardashian. They don't understand the power of Kardashian. You asked for it. Just like the big old dragon sitting up on top of the hill, like minding his own freaking business. Guys want to go up there and do dumb stuff, so guess what? Got a barbecue. You don't learn anything. And I'll come out there and warn you, like, look, hey, you know, you might want to just go back down the hill, you know, sleep it off, look like you're drunk. And let's just call this a day, and I'm going to go back and finish, you know, doing what I'm doing, just leave it at that. But nope. When I turn around, the first thing I hear is, Dragon! I challenge you, deny me not. And I go, what in the world? Really? Didn't I just give this guy a freaking speech to go back down the freaking hill and sleep it off? Whatever. And you're gone. You don't learn nothing. Now I'm in there sitting there picking my teeth with your burnt armor. Jeez, they never listen. Same dumb nonsense every single time. And I'll be up there minding my own business again. And here come another freaking idiot in the tavern drinking, talking about the dragon on top of the hill. He's an easy guy to take down. All his stuff is basically, he has no power whatsoever. Go up there and basically fight him. And I'll be sitting there and all you hear is dragon. Like, gee whiz Louise. Really? There we go again, but this time Dragon got mad, and Dragon decided to not only burn you on barbecue, but to go down to the source of where it started from and wipe the town clean. I can get some rest left alone. Yeah. That's a funny story, ain't it, about the dragon on the hill. That's what it feels like. Because every time I turn around, these dummies are popping up with the dumbest things I've ever seen. Like the demonstrations were so stupid. And they would send me these messages like, I challenge you. They had that screen sitting in a chair. It was a freaking 2x3 screen and next to a chair next to a window. And I'm like, what the freak am I looking at here? Like, look, man, your days are numbered and all this dumb nonsense. And I was like, okay. I sent them a demonstration of 126 and sitting in a bay of windows. Conversation got quiet. Oh, we're not done with you yet. I saw the demonstration of the screen being pushed to the window, 150 inch. They never contacted me again after that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, move on. Gee, that's what it felt like. Like I'm just sitting up there minding my own business. Big old dragon minding his own business. Got all this armor piled up in the corner from idiots that don't. I didn't come down to the village and start. I didn't burn anything down in your village. Oh, you know what? Today I feel like just going down and just wiping their village clean. Nothing at all. I just sat up there and mind my own business. As I usually do. Mind my own business. And you jerkers want to talk about, oh, you know, King's Challenge and all that nonsense. And when they come there and call out my name, Dragon. I'm like, And that joker never learned, man. That constantly had to burn his freaking village multiple times. To rebuild it again, burn it down again. Rebuild it again, burn it down again. Rebuild it again, burn it down again. Like, he's all over the blacklist. How many times we had to burn that village? Flee, run, burn it down again. Get in the boat, take off. After the village got burned, fly over top them, burn them down again. Sheesh. Finally got enough of it and left. And then turned around and came back and did something stupid after making the claim about moving on. I sued him for $175,000 for that dumb defamation, dumb stuff he did. Yeah, that was stupid. Should have just left. Left it at that. Yeah, burn him down again. We got smoke extinguishers. We got free dag gonna help you. We'll burn everything. Now we got this other guy in there talking about and the ceiling guy. We call him the ceiling guy. Screaming and yelling at us, saying to him, I got the best paint in the world. Yeah. Here's the thing, you can't sell it. You sell it, we buy it. We buy it, doesn't exist anymore. Oh, see? Should have just left me alone. Minding my own business. When he first popped in on my site asking me about the ingredients of my product, should have just left it alone, man. If I told you no, no. That's the end of it. Not become obsessed with my product. Now look at the nightmares you brought on yourself. No matter where you go, Dragon's going to be sitting there watching you every single time. You could be a process server. You could be somebody from the courts. Heck, you could be an FBI agent, anybody. Constantly going to be hunting now. Dragon. They challenged the dragon. Every time the tavern gets them all to give me their drinking, like, oh, we'll go up there and we'll challenge him. It's 5 of us against him. We can take him. Okay. There we go. Getting my sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce ready. I'm about to go eat me something today, man. I got these idiots coming up on top of them. I'm going to burn the daylights out of them. Somehow I just got burned them so many times. I just got playing games with, like, not. Who's there? Flame. Just burn them down. All right, let me see. I got to do a comparison. Got to paint that surface in the back. Get that done. What do we got for time here? Because we're having some fun here. When you see me have a little chill time like this, it's because I'm chilling, relaxing. Because I know when I get done, I got work to do. So I like to have a little fun about this whole dragon thing. But no, this serious on a serious note, honestly, it's 2:47. On an honestly serious note, you see that technology right there? You jokers want to do dumb stuff? You bring out a product, I'm ending it for you. I'm not joking with you. I'll have somebody buy it and you won't even know where it's coming from. You won't see my name come up on a receipt. You won't know where it's coming from. Or have somebody pick up the stuff. Now you're out there making your money and enjoying yourself. And you know, I support you 100%. I hope you do very, very well. I hope you do. But if you're out there thinking you're going to use my name as a step ladder to try to tannish me at the end of the day, and I find enough videos on you, I'm taking you to court. I'm definitely going to sue you. But other than that, before I do that, I'm going to crush your dreams. I'm going to destroy you. You know what I like about that in companies? Companies that know that they have the ability to crush other companies because they got it like that will use that power if they have it. They'll mind their own business. They'll stay in their backyard. They don't venture out here and venture. They stay on their path at the end of the day, but they're designed to defend themselves, and that's how you have to be in business. For anybody sits there and say, oh, you're just being a bully, it's not a bully. You have to defend your company, because if you don't, people will try to take it from you or destroy it. And this is why I get people who are just getting into the business world for the first time and think everybody's going to be nice to me. Everybody's going to treat me kind. They're going to be good to me. No. You're going to have some nice people, and you're going to have some bad people, and you have very, very bad people. And you have to be to defend yourself when you get into business. Because you're going to have people going to try all kinds of stuff at the end of the day to try to destroy your company or your business. You got to be to defend yourself. But they don't like at the end of the day that we can come out and develop technology so fast, so quick, and just crush your stuff like it's nothing. But in the end, that technology right there can keep you from basically your business ever functioning. So we stick that nonsense we stick that screen on your back door, your front door, you can't make nothing, you can't sell anything. Go ahead, pop it on eBay, see how fast we get our hands on it. I will crush your stuff. Open up an eBay account. I won't sell anything, just to advertise videos of me crushing your stuff. I'll have you all over forum sites and everything. Your stuff won't sell anymore. That's what you get for challenging something you shouldn't challenge. You know, if you build a restaurant or a business next to a company that's an empire, right? And you're trying to take business from them at the end of the day. But if you're doing it honestly, you're minding your business, you're making good money at the end of the day, that's you. That's good for you because you're doing it honestly. But you're deliberately slandering their business to make them look bad so people can come to you, they're going to come over back and they're going to crush the daylights out of you. That's what's going to happen because that's what they're supposed to do, defend their company. But if you're out there doing your own thing and you're working hard and you're making that good money's coming in, you know, for your business, you're making a profit, and they bully you, or that's bad. You don't do that because they already have that money. They're making that money at the end of the day. Somebody new comes in, I wouldn't mind sharing a little piece of that. Hey, have customers go over there and give them some money in their pocket and help them out. Why not? We're all business at the end of the day. Something can happen to me today. I might need your help. You might have my back at the end of the day. So you never know. So if you're out there and you're running your business, and that company at the end of the day is helping you out a little, where it may be going on, but they're staying in their lane, that's a good thing. If they come over and bully you and try to push you out due to the fact that you may be opposed as a threat, then there's a reason why that big company crossed the line. But if you're over there saying nasty things about that company, I guarantee that company's going to come over and crush you. Now, these jokers felt the need to come in and attack my business for no reason. They didn't contact me or call me up, didn't talk to me or anything at all whatsoever. Believe what we got, and you got what you got coming to you. So not only are you getting sued, not only somebody going to jail for copyrights, but if you open up anything, push anything out, I'm taking it down. Any one of your little friends that hang around you, figure they're going to make screen paste and use my name, your stuff won't even sell anymore when I get done with it. Not only will I plaster your stuff over the internet, I'll plaster your stuff out here too. So your stuff won't sell no more. And if you think I ain't got the technology to take you out, please, you got the wrong person at the end of the day. I'll develop a screen paint just to destroy your stuff, just for fun. I'll name it after your product and use it to rip up your stuff. Or I'll buy your stuff, make it better than what it is. I've done this to people. I've actually bought their stuff, reverse engineered their product and made their stuff better than their own product and took out their own stuff. Yeah, I've done that to Jamie's product. I did that to the Cinemax. I made the Cinemax better than what it is. It was basic house paint. Anyone can do that. It's just not me. Anyone can do it. The minute he matched the network grade 773, right there. Right there. If you know what you were doing, you could overpower that easily. Half and half blend. Anybody knows how to do a half and half blend could overpower that. If you slide paint off the shelf, regular house paint, nothing in it at all, not a thing, and it matches someone's house paint, you could add anything to that and it would make it better than their product. Because right now, they're already matching the base with nothing in it. So if you add in half and half, like you do like half, people do that whole, put in a couple of teaspoons of silver, you're not seeing that. You will never see that at all. That's never going to come up. You'll never see it. But if you do a half and half in your base, so half silver PPG, which is 16 ounces, and 16 ounces, it can be bare silver screen, doesn't make a difference. Half network grade 773, but you'll see that half. You'll definitely will see that, because you know when you mix, it's going to be highly light. It's going to be like a nice silver tone to it. That's what you're going to pick up. And then this is where you add in your scoops of black. The black is a toner. That's all it is. It tones how light and how dark you want it. I would keep it between 1 and 3. I wouldn't go past, hit 4. 1 and 3 is perfect. I give you 3 nice tones right there. Paint it on your wall. See what you got. Go ahead. And those of you who own this product, if you got a product on your wall, paint it in. See what you get. And you can make as much as you want for free. And you know how I know all this stuff? Because again, it was all over eBay. It was all over Projector Central. That's Projector AVS Forums. It was everywhere because everybody had their own blends they were making. Go ahead and make it. Make it. See what happens. I'm like, oh my goodness, it looks so beautiful. I love it. And if you're into that gray screen, if that's what you're into, you like the gray screens, then make that stuff for free. It has to be something. Only way you can prove that your gray screen is different from everybody else's, you're going to have to prove that. You're going to have to go out there and you're going to have to show demonstrations of your product versus other gray screens and gray screen paints and all that stuff to prove that you're different. Well, the guy called HD Paint, whatever it is, if I butcher your name, I apologize. This stuff is different. Because I tested it. I bought it. No, it can't compete with our stuff, no. But for the great paints up there, he has a different. He makes a good one too. Very good one. And professional too. I no problem ordering the paint. Very professional. See, the other one, it made him so sad. He was entertaining trolls all day. Hold for a minute. That's better. He was entertaining trolls. When your fan base is nothing but trolls, and you entertain trolls, you can't get an honest opinion from anybody. Because they're in there to watch you fail. Win or fail, they're in there to watch. Doesn't make a difference. You're entertainment for them. That's all you are. So, he was just basically entertaining the trolls. But eventually, it basically screwed him in the end because, again, what am I looking for? There it is. Because in the end, no one's going to really tell you about anything about your product. They're just basically in there just to watch you fail. Got a bunch of yes men about it. So, products really couldn't take off. And what I had done here already on unboxing, making black and white paint. I have a history. We can make black and white screen paints and all different kinds of gray paints. Simple. First thing they're going to do is when they get your product down here, they're going to mix it with a basic black and white paint. See how close you come to matching it. Then anything gray, like tablecloths, clothing, fabrics, stuff like that. And it tests you on your white levels, your contrast level, color levels, outside, different types of projectors, stuff like that. You can bring over a darker mix, it's going to test you on all white levels to see how bad your white levels are picking up. If they're picking up good, they're picking up bad, they'll put you in darker certified screens, stuff like that. And they're going to stick you in a very well-lit environment to see exactly if the screen can maintain its white levels while it's in a well-lit environment. That's the kind of stuff you're going to go through. And that's the reason why on the label we got not ambient light rejection, because he knew where he was going. Starfield, Snow Screensavers 4K. They're like, how do you know this, Ken? Where would you know all the stuff from the begin with? I'm only messing with you. And then I'm kind of like, I'm having fun. To most people, this is a nightmare for them. For us, it's fun. We just do this because we like to do this every day. That's what we do. It's what we do. So yeah, you got to test yourself against other paints because it's very important to do this. Because if you don't do this, someone's going to match your stuff. You don't want that. Now you see that right there? You see how fast I can do that on camera? No hesitations, nothing at all. Just like that. When my investors come through here, they expect that. They expect for me to show them the difference between my product and everyday black paint. Yeah, of course it's going to fall off. It always does. But that's what they expect. So if you're afraid to do those demonstrations, how are you going to make it to the next level? Everybody's going to ask that question. Everybody's going to always ask that question. No matter what, they're always going to ask that question. And if you can't back yourself up to that, you're in a lot of trouble. I got some of his customers that are mad at me. What are you mad at me for? You bought that junk, you didn't put that stuff on your wall. It's your fault. Should have went out and tested it. Or you the reason why it went out of business. Why? Because the product don't work, match house paint at the end of the day, got customer screen that washed out and sucker match. Got another fellow got a screen sitting on top of a roof deck that washed out with cinema bars came up gray. That harsh though. No, he went out of business because at the end of the day, he wasn't doing his job right. That's what he wasn't doing. On top of that, keep in mind, there's an LLC he committed perjury on, and I guarantee they're contacting him every day about that mess. You got to deal with that mess. That's his fault. Don't go carrying on me at the end of the day. That's his fault. And keep in mind, while you're on there screaming and crying about that, let's kind of talk about those cancellations. Because again, for a paint that you're supposed to be standing behind right now, why do I have cancellations on that product? Why did he give me back my money? Huh, all right. What are you crying to me about? Kind of sound like freaking like in the whole Rocky movie where the Russian basically beat the crap out of Apollo. And you guys are out there crying like, no, no. And I'm like, if he dies, he dies. I got a challenge for you. How about you make that half and half, paint it on your wall, and do a demonstration so we all can see on YouTube. But you won't do that one. And this is why I know you won't. I'll tell you why. Tell me if I'm not living in your head front free right now. The reason why they can't do it, because when you put all that pressure on him to do that network grade 773 mix against his product, any customer of his that would have did a demonstration and proved a massive difference between night and day, showing that his product didn't match the house painting anyway, would have showed off that demonstration left and right to shut me up. I got the YouTube videos all logged in. It shows exactly what we were looking for. The YouTube filter it. I couldn't find one of his customers, not one of them, showing this demonstration up. You know why? Because you went and did it. And it matched, didn't it? That's why you didn't do any demonstrations on it. There you go. Some of them not in your head rent free. Alright, wow. I think the sofa cushion, the sofa is better over here. I'm going to put my TV over here, a big screen. Take my screen paint it up in your head, because I live in your head rent free now. What am I going to do? But yeah. Someone's talking a lot of trash. I thought I'd talk about trash, they can't back it up. We did a paint down on it. I want to prove to him that no, the guy I bought the paint from is legit. I'll do the demonstration myself. I'll show you. I couldn't find anybody, not one person. And then they started pressuring him. They were pushing him, telling him to do it. You got to do this demonstration. You can't let him talk to you like that. Do this demonstration. We're calling, hey, coward, come on, man, get it done. And all of a sudden, he finally did it. That's why he got that video sitting on our account that you can't find. It's sitting on my account right now. With the red hoodie on, doing the demonstration. How does that work out for you? Then we got another video showing him deleting the video off his account. And then bringing it back and changing the title so it has a yellowish tone. There's a video missing too. There's two of them. Did you post it to the website? Nah. Did you put it in any links in the website for button? No. Did any of the customers come up into the demonstration forum to prove that his product worked? No. Nobody did nothing. Nothing at all. So my theory was right. I guarantee you, for the customers who did go out and buy that paint, that Network 8773, and you painted that onto a little swab of cardboard, and you stuck that on that screen, and you watched it blend in, I know right there at that particular moment, you were like, so who you mad at? You mad at me? Because I showed you exactly how you were getting ripped off? Or truthfully, let's think about it. Were you mad at him? Because he didn't really tell you the truth all it. He didn't. Or you mad at yourself? Confusing area, isn't it? There you go. You're welcome. You bought house paint. But I told you this. Can't say we told you this from the door. You're buying house paint. We told you, right? All right. You gotta remind me of, they got this thing, I think it's in DR or Puerto Rico, I forget it. It's a kind of prank box. And it shows this big box and it got a hole in it. You might have seen this before on Facebook. And you hear this laughter coming from the box. Well, some people get too curious and they stick their head in the box and a clown hits you in the face with a pie. But, I mean, at the bottom it says, mind your own business. But he's in there laughing and carrying on, and people stick their heads in there out of curiosity and get hit in the face with the pie. Now you're sitting out there in the middle of downtown with pie all over your face. Now stick his head up and starts laughing at you. I thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, hey, you can't get mad about it because he didn't say, hey, stick your head in the hole. He says, don't stick your head in the hole. Mind your own business. So clearly, if he's in there laughing, whatever, in that box, you got no right to stick your face in there because, again, that's what he told you to do. So you can't arrest him. This morning did come over with a cop, police officer, and the police officer didn't say anything. He said, look, what does it say at the bottom? It says, don't stick your head in the box. Mind your own business. But, you know, people can't do that. So that's what happened. You guys stuck your head in the box. After we told you don't do it, you bought the product anyway, you got hit in the face of the pie. So what'd you get? You get like apple pie, blueberry pie. What'd you get? We told you. We warned you. We told you. Oh, but now he's full of hatred. He just jumped. Okay, no problem. Go ahead. There you go. By the way, the bridge is up. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. No. We might want to hit the gas. Maybe you can jump it. Yeah, we told you. We literally told you about this guy. We done busted this guy in so much stuff, it's not even funny. And you guys went on board and they were sitting there watching him. Interesting. Interesting. Never seen anybody dressed in all red and jump into a bullpen before. Interesting. Whoop, he just got hooked. It was like watching that. My goodness, you know, the laugh or cry in that situation. Now, the guy who got ripped off, and I think the guy who basically who had the soccer game, he didn't know. He didn't know. He's a victim. He didn't know. Because you can tell he didn't know. And he opened up the curtains. Like, what he was saying in the video, because he's speaking in Spanish. I got a friend of mine who speaks Spanish. He translates the whole thing for me. He was trying to talk nice about the paint. He really was. He wasn't doing anything bad. He was trying to talk nice about the paint. But even he said it was unenjoyable. Unenjoyable. I heard that. It's unenjoyable. But he opened up the curtains. Now, why would he open up the curtains on a product that's not ambient light rejection technology, which he has on the site? Why would he do that? The screen would wash out unless he was told that he could. That's the problem we have right there. Because other than that, if his intentions were just to say his product was trash and it didn't work and stuff like that, if I open up the windows, what happens? He didn't mention any of that at all. Period. And you see why he built that setup down there. He didn't put blackout curtains in that section, regular curtains there. So I guarantee he asked him, he said, hey, look, can I put these curtains there? Have regular light come in? Because who opens up a window when your stuff is not ambient light rejection? No one does that. Unless you were told that you could. Poor guy did all that work down there, hooked up that really nice setup down there to have his screen wash out so bad he couldn't even see the screen correctly. And this is what you guys call superior screen paint at the end of the day. This is what you call. Alright, I gotta come in, I'm having fun. Let me get down to business. Let me do a comparison to that, because I gotta be on Facebook for that too, and show the comparison to the new technology, and get the announcement of what we're charging for. The guys been asking me all week, like, how much you gonna charge for those screens, and give them the price for it. It's like, good gracious. Good gracious. Make the screen paint my favorite mix. Hey. Mix. What we got? Turn my phone that charger. Hello? Let me see. All right, people. I'll come back in, and I got to do this comparison demonstration. I've been asked that for the last couple of days. What's the difference between this one and that one? And I got to show that off. We'll be back. Hey, how you doing?